when we last left off, you guys were at the town of Wiesbrook investigating a plague or curse or other downtrodden society there, as the peasants were being repressed by the nobility. That's where I was going with it. At least we caught on to the reference. The nobility is taking advantage of the town. The claim is they are arresting people without reason. And according to the couple of villagers you talked to, those people then are never heard from again, having been taken to the castle. Meanwhile, their guards are cracking down on anybody that would cause problems and other issues. And the town is rapidly devolving into cannibalism because there's no food, there's no supplies, and no way to leave town. A large portion of the town, you guys have heard, have left the location some time ago and disappeared into the forest and are hereby considered lost, dead, or escaped. In the meantime, what few people remain are fighting the stray dogs and animals for any scraps to get by, and or digging up the local cemetery in order to get food and survive, while the only person that apparently is trying to help them is a doctor who came to town a few months ago and has been somewhat treating the symptoms by providing some alcohol and low-quality medicine to the people to at least deal with the pain, even if he can't solve whatever the problem is. You've also heard in the past that there have been chaos storms and other dire circumstances around the Castle Wittgenstein that resides up on the cliffside and overlooks the river. And you guys are currently here without a boat or a means to leave yourself, short of going cross-country through the deep, dark forest. So, in the last session, you guys went to the old Temple of Sigmar to see if you could find any clues or information. While there, you successfully managed to split up into 3 separate groups, as a good adventuring group always does. The dwarf managed to attract the attention of some cannibals or similar creatures in the forest, and as they moved into attack, then conveniently ducked into the crypt and took cover, leaving the wizard and boatman to fend off the horde, while several others headed into the temple to deal with the rest of the group. So we have a pitched battle going on inside the building. We have a large wall of fire and a pitched battle outside the building. The boatman is floating in the river, being gnawed on by at least several of them. And the dwarf has disappeared into the crypt and has not been seen for a little bit. You saw at least a couple of the cannibals go in after him. We start off on whatever round this is, looks like 8, with Andy.
I was right behind me, by the way.
Okay. That works for me.
So when I had hopped down and moved over, I put my pistol away.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull my pistol, another pistol,
Another pistol.
a loaded pistol, and then I'm going to stab said beast in the back.
With the pistol?
No, with my rapier. It was already out.
I draw a loaded pistol and stab him.
That's right.
You have a knife on the end of the pistol.
I got a pistol with a rapier jammed in the end.
I'm mildly confused.
All right, let's give it a stab shot. Here, make sure I get
Okay.
the right one.
So now the real question is, which one of these many creatures were you fighting?
Yeah.
One with the low health.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
something
been
like
beating on
that.
this one for a while.
Okay. He has a 20 defense.
Sad, is this the first fight I've successfully killed something, Lily?
It is. It's been many games, and you finally got your first kill.
I thought you got troll. No, you guys killed every troll.
Every time he swings at something, you guys kill it.
Yeah. You suck.
I know.
Armor 1.
Armor 1, yes.
Why do we hold a Slayer?
17 DP.
17D.
We're not getting the alcohol. I'm not getting the alcohol
Hey,
price.
you want to tell what that says?
89.
That's an 89 for the crit.
Okay.
Nice. Good, you
Is he your official announcer? You stab him with your pistol through his kidneys.
Yes, pistol stab.
That's right. He is down and dead. 9 extra hits, which don't really help you, but he is out.
Now
He gets distracted as the priest is circling around beside him. You jump down and stab him through the gut with your rapier. He goes down in great pain.
Well done.
You're gonna walk out of the tomb after killing like 2 or 3 of them, and it's just gonna be bodies.
Yes. Unfortunately, some of them will be yours. William.
I was gonna say there's a
Unconscious.
What's that?
He's unconscious.
Continue dying.
Okay, you continue dying?
He took over 100 points of.
Okay, make a death save.
he's at more than 100 points negative.
He took a negative 90 from his knee.
Yeah, he's unconscious from the wounds, from the penalties.
Yeah, that's a good way to go unconscious.
Yeah, that's not going to die typically.
Typically.
Unless
Okay.
the group dies.
George.
Well, because the
There's no real death save. I was joking on that.
He's going for it.
He was. You pass. He is just unconscious. There is no death saves.
Yeah, but there's still a monster standing
Yeah.
above him.
Rollmaster mechanics are you are alive or you are dead. There is no roll as such if you reach death.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, forgot about that.
Negative toughness is how far you go negative. If you reach that point, your body is dead.
Nice
Sorry.
dwarf.
I'm going to spend negative results to ignore my pants.
Okay. You feel good.
And then I'm going to heal myself.
Then you're going to heal yourself. That's going to be 5 attacks of opportunity.
Too bad the spell's double broke.
Did you channel previously?
Yes.
Okay.
Toughness, and there's nothing else but weapon skill I really care about.
I am at 61 HP.
Hit points of DB. Hit points of DB.
I'm at 0. I got you beat.
You're losing
He
limbs,
knocked me
buddy.
unconscious at 60 HP.
6 or 16.
So I got a 143,
You
which
said
just passed.
sheep?
So
And it's a 4 success level.
Oh no.
Okay. So you heal D10.
I heal the D10 and I remove all my bleeding conditions, which was the main thing because I was taking 10 points.
Yeah, that'll-
Material spray.
And I heal 35 points.
Okay. And you stop your bleeding and give me a willpower save. Don't you have to make a willpower to avoid screaming out?
No, because I have the lore fire talent, I ignore that.
Oh, okay. You don't feel the fire.
Fire yourself and you're fine.
It's helpful with a big wall of fire on top of them.
Yeah.
How much do I lose?
If you're bleeding, you lose that many.
Okay.
If you're not bleeding, you don't lose any.
Okay.
Unless they bite you and then you lose that many.
I'm just unconscious.
Yeah. If they gnaw on you, then you take that hit, and that's a bad one.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Because when you're down and unconscious, it's plus 100 on the attack.
Well,
Is that base
okay.
Yeah, my
It is. I mean, it's not instant kill. It's pretty darn close, though. You're gonna die pretty fast.
It's just gonna roll a 1 and then roll a negative 100.
That is possible. They might break a tooth. Okay, so we got George went. Next one in line is going to be, I believe, Thad.
I'm going to run over and smack.
Cheers. I'm old.
I'm gonna
Look at George Webb. My brain is done.
It's just
I'm
gnawing
gonna go to there
and it activates my
and
ability.
smack that one.
Okay,
What's his defense?
30. I mean,
30. I thought that was a 95, but it was a 59. Son of a bitch. Okay.
59.
Minus what? 30?
30.
carry the 1.
Yeah, no shit.
Carry the 5.
Where's the...
2.
There's one built into the.
Computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You trying to figure out your total?
No, I know my total. I'm trying to...
Oh, there's no attack table built into the computer. There's a calculator built into the computer.
that would be the Warmatic.
Yep.
Oh, the attack table is as well. PDF.
Probably look.
Not built
What's its
into the
armor
computer.
class?
That's 1. Its armor type is 1.
Oh, 110, yeah.
That would be a
Classic.
28E crush.
Yeah. We don't use armor class 28E.
What's the quick? Be a 99.
Okay.
How about a 6?
6.
I thought you
Yeah.
had rolled a 99.
6.
So,
Forceful but not hard blow. You get initiative and 6 hits.
I'll take
Pretty
it.
good for a
Yeah,
6.
initiative is very nice.
Still a big
Okay.
hit, huh?
Where did you guys go to see the last time I
Ben.
played?
Okay, first is going to go Borgar. He's going to go Nótt 1, and then attack the ghoul creature.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
That one has a 20 defense, and you get 20 for flank.
So, just takes.
Oh, that's much easier to read than this.
15 CK.
To read the PDF. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, 15 CK?
Yes, with an 85 crit.
85C. Foe yells out before the impact, and then you silence him as you strike him across the ribs, breaking ribs.
Nice.
He takes 12 extra hits. He has broken ribs, which is not going to be good, and he is stunned without parry.
I'm guessing he's still up.
He is still up.
Okay, then I am going to attack him with the. What's his defense now?
Where are you? Oh, you're down there.
flanking.
Okay. You're flanking. He has a, well,
You get more than one attack?
where did, no, different character.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he
Oh, okay.
I'm going now.
Or, yes. He is not stunned, so his defense is 10.
So I get plus 10 for this. Ooh, this is going to hurt him. So, 88 plus 80. No,
Most times
50.
it's
50. Don't just be
He rolls
Let's
does.
make this faster.
He's great at it.
Pillow sheet and pillow sword.
I don't think they have those. They do in Pathfinder because I
it's a
have.
silencer for my rapier.
27 E slashing with a 24.
It's how you hide your.
24 on the E.
It's my pillow.
He avoids the main effort. You nick him on the recovery, slicing his side open. He's bleeding, takes some hits, he goes down.
Okay. And then my last action, I'm just blocking the doorway from letting any more ghouls in, whatever they are.
Okay.
No, Adam is going to move into the room right
Defend myself.
here
Okay.
and fire at the ghoul across the room.
Okay. So he is going to have 20 points of cover,
Okay.
and he has a 20 defense.
Best. What's the crossbow?
See, those of us with younger eyes can use the paper.
Miss.
Okay. Shot goes wide. Didn't roll a open-ended low or anything, did you?
No.
Okay. So we go down to Carter, who floats, and then Matt.
All right, so I finished opening the door before we ended the game. You said it took me all around.
Sure.
So this is what I saw last time we were playing. I don't know why it was still dark.
Because the door was closed.
Okay, well I opened the door then.
Yeah, door's open at this point.
I will. I don't know what I can hear from where I'm at.
You can hear combat and the sounds of a bonfire to the south.
Alrighty. So that's 5 feet. Come on, move. 10, 15, 20, 25. That is my. It's a single move.
Okay.
Yeah. Diagonals don't matter.
It's 1, 2, 1, 2. If you drag your figure, it should show you the distance you're moving in yards.
Yep, if I can read it. Hold on just a second. I just gotta zoom in a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh. That's interesting. I didn't realize you could rotate your figure.
You can
How'd you do it?
You hold down Control.
control and middle
And
middle
scroll.
mouse.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not really relevant because we're not using facing, but
That was annoying. when we
I
were
just
girls.
I just figured the dwarf was tipsy.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So I can.
Okay.
It's all
You come
further
out,
I can
you
go with my
see-
stupid dwarf movement.
That's right, stupid dwarf. You see numerous creatures standing around Erden, who's standing in the midst of a big wall of fire, currently engulfed in flames.
And all 5 of those appear to be burning as well.
They are smoldering and charred. Yes, it won't burn long term, but they are burning currently. And like I said, he is definitely on fire. He has a big pillar of flame on him, plus this wall of fire in the area. Okay.
I laugh and cheer and scream like that's the way to go.
Okay.
Go down in the pillar of fire. But I'm also trying to get the attention of the wolves.
Okay.
What's that? I can help you with that.
No more
Oh,
fishing for you.
I can't see anymore.
All right.
Yeah, your eyes
That
have
might
been
be you
gouged
now
out.
officially.
Everything went black.
Every once in a while, a fish swims by. And he sees that.
What's sad
That's
is
fucked up, man. Your character literally fades to black on the screen. You're like, oh.
what
I
really
guess
sucks
I'm-
is when it comes back on in color. That's when it really sucks for us.
Hey, I have night vision. I should get 60. I'm kidding.
Okay. 2 of the creatures or cannibals swim back out of the water and climb back up onto the shore. The other ones attack you.
Okay.
So let's
Say I
see.
got a plus 20 with the wall. Previously.
Plus 24.
The defense, DV.
Okay.
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 And I
So
couldn't remember if they took damage. Because I think they took the ablaze from attacking me too.
You guys still have no
Yes.
idea what's going on out here, do you?
Well,
No.
I've got an idea that something happened out there because
He
well,
probably heard me
a bunch of guys
scream.
came in through the door. So, and I knew they were all still outside. We
He
did.
probably heard me scream as I got torn apart and eaten alive.
No,
well,
you're tough. You
eaten
don't scream.
dead.
You
They
don't
killed me first, then they ate me. But
Can you scream when your throat's slashed like that?
Gurgle.
I love how it was a tiny. I
You
love how
sound
it
like a Murloc
it
for a
was-
couple seconds.
was a tiny critical, and then he rolled 100 and just. Or
It bubbles out.
I highlighted it.
Are you sad? Is anybody else sad that you know what you heard a Murloc when you
Yeah.
said that? Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Many years of my life wasted.
Oh no, I came in playing
many-
Warhammer
many
expecting
dollars,
to
too.
die. I'm not.
only $15 a month.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised I didn't die sooner on this game.
What is your defense?
Defense with plus 20, correct?
Yes.
Nearly died.
It's going to be
multiple times.
48, but I'll use my bucket
Even
to
with
have
this
68 on the first one.
On the first one? Okay.
First one.
The tower.
So-
Well, I healed myself fully, so.
They have their attack
And I have a wall on top of me.
penalties.
Getting
You're like literally standing in fire.
You said 68 on the first one?
68 on the first one.
Okay. And armor type?
12.
Okay.
Our wizard at 68. Burn. Touch me. I dare you.
First one, counting the flank, misses you. Okay.
That's the thing that
Um,
sucks is that sure he gets plus 20 to the fire, but they all have.
Yeah.
And each one of them is going to get another level of burn as a result. The second one, what's your defense?
48.
48. Okay.
If you're gonna fireball yourself, don't wait until I get there.
Sorry, I can't hear you through.
Second one misses you. Third one, I assume it's
Yep. It's
okay.
all the same.
Yeah,
48
you
after
feel
that.
like
So
darkness.
that
I had
is
no idea you guys were there.
Well, that's why I'm not holding it against
tough.
it.
Hey Carter, you just in all the black, you just see a
Yeah.
little light, and you
That one hits you for a 6C tiny. And
How unfortunate.
Hey, a tiny is what killed me. So
Tinies kill people all the time.
I don't think it's very.
Tinies scare me more than regular
I don't think
crits.
it's tiny
The
to rip a person's throat.
fourth
But
one.
that's okay,
But it had big teeth.
apparently.
Isn't that what that stupid rabbit did? Like, when around
Um,
Oh, yeah.
a 10A. And then the last one,
Last one is going to be at 38 then.
38. Okay.
Yeah, it's my grudge list.
Most aren't.
Oh. On the back it says you hear it.
Wow.
Is a 10A as well.
I know.
Okay.
10 now. Stop rolling so high.
Oh.
Okay.
On your grudge list.
So.
They use steroids inappropriately.
Oh my goodness. I was like, what could Jimmy do wrong?
Wizard grudge list. Thou shalt not ever use hero points.
It's okay. Dad's on there. William's on there. And Jenny is.
Am I?
Dad's still around, so Dad don't care.
Am I? I don't think I am.
Just a
Who's
second.
Jenny?
In our other group.
Whatever other games.
Yeah.
This is my Pathfinder grudge
Jenny
list.
recently has been showing her
you
true
in Warhammer?
colors.
No. Well, actually, in one of them I am.
Yeah. he just likes to do grudges.
So next time they're asking for someone to use a hero point, I can mention, well, I have it right here. You had a hero point, so you wasted it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you reviewed it. So I was scrolling through Twitter in class.
Find where I put these files.
With a bunch of my friends sitting
I don't
near
think
me.
you can roll
And that
enough
popped
on
up.
this.
And I just went.
I didn't know if
It felt like it's in Atlantis.
Everyone
Halfling.
Not
Really?
quite.
Yeah.
And halflings on them.
He's looking at
Totally two different races. Had a whole foot difference.
To the point where I was looking
You got no.
as
And
soon as
gnomes
I-
don't like second breakfast.
My brain registered what it was. And I was just like,
That's right.
dude, just scrolling.
How about
past
third
that
breakfast?
I ate breakfast at home and then sandwich like at 10. I suddenly got hungry.
10
I'm
after.
never hungry. And I was like, second breakfast. And my boss goes, well,
You can be a badger now? Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
nobody's
you're
been
important.
actually speaking yet, right?
You tried
Correct.
Eldritch Foundry.
Correct.
no,
That-
I think they
I-
playing.
As before, I would encourage people not to speak a whole lot, only because it's very distracting.
Right.
If it's relevant, sure, but otherwise, like, don't send me a bunch of notes because I'm not paying attention to the chat most of the time.
Got it. Should we all be at Battle Tongue right now?
If you have such,
But
and
I-
and what I would say is, if you are in Battle Tongue, if you have Battle Tongue, feel free to chat all you want to those who have Battle Tongue. You can communicate in between your turn, etc.
But my point is, during battle, we shouldn't be able to type anything except for whispers to you.
I would agree with that, yes. But Battle Tongue specifically lets you carry on conversations normally. So I'm perfectly fine if you want to speak in Battle Tongue. Anybody out there can understand you.
Yeah, we did that last game session where me and him were arguing about what to do with the front door.
Mhm.
We both have battle tongues, so
Yeah. Now, obviously, if you're not right there, you're not really going to be able to hear it. But like you and the wizard could communicate that way.
Yeah, but I have
How
it
did
too.
you put that in?
Well, he may not know you have it.
Right.
Is the point.
Continue
So,
back.
anyways, we had a D tiny, E tiny,
Left of
C tiny,
See.
C tiny. Okay.
look up skills.
C tiny does 0 hit points.
I thought that was gonna be 100.
I thought it was going to be also.
I was like, no.
The 2A punctures. Um, 0 hits again.
It's the fire.
That makes up for it.
Oh no.
The first two basically do nothing. The last one strikes you in the nose.
Okay.
You have a permanent scar as he bites you on the nose. Your eyes are crossed for a moment. You are stunned without parry for 3 rounds and bleeding 3.
You just got rid of that.
In there. You might have to
He's a
reapply
wizard.
break
He's got
skill.
something to
Or now go back to
I
the
got it.
simplistic one.
He's only got 8 guys on him.
How much? Any extra damage?
Now you have
No.
to reapply right skill.
Made up for the 2 3s.
He rolled a 3, 99. I was like,
Okay.
no.
The one that was about to take a bite out of Isaac spins on the guy with the hammer and takes a swipe at you.
How much
Yep.
bleed was
Heard
it?
him, right?
Great.
Yes. Yeah, you can whisper Erdum specifically in Battle Tongue, which way nobody else can hear it anyways.
Can't
Oh,
whisper, I'm
crap.
dead.
But that's when I come out. Get
You
screwed.
whisper to the dead.
Okay. What's your defense?
55.
55.
AC 19.
Yeah, I'm going. Well, 19 might get you. 19. 55. You said.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with 1 point. This one charges Ben.
Yeah.
Defense.
92.
Was that with parry or something?
No.
Shield.
Me.
Are you not huge penalties? I thought you were dying.
No, that's one of my other characters.
Oh.
Okay.
With no parry, you have a 90 plus?
Yeah.
Okay. Armor type.
You can only use your shield
Armor
once.
type.
In a round. Yes.
18.
18.
I spent 4 in the shield.
1 point.
1 point? Oh,
Sweet Jesus.
what?
3, 6. That's 1,000 experience points just in the shield match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's not a captain.
Wow. Can't afford to move up. But he's got a nice shield.
At this rate, I'm going to make captain before him.
I look at my talents like, oh my god, I really want to spend that to get my next level, but that's 200 experience points.
As long as he is not attacked by 2 people, he's pretty invulnerable.
Which is why I wanted him to go after the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, that was the only 2 that are still active inside there.
That's crazy.
So the other 5 come
I
in
can't
through
take
the
Shogun
forest.
anymore.
At that point, you're not a soldier.
Okay.
Until you raise your strength.
You're a space
So
marine.
Thad, you're next.
No, I can't take shield master.
I'll smack him again.
Okay.
Space
I'm
Marines
not at the
exist.
limit.
Can I do
I,
it for me?
I
Oh, he's
went
got
up a level,
initiative.
so
Yeah.
you can't
What's
take
its
shield
defense?
master.
Its defense is 20.
Prototype
I
space
really
marine.
want to boost this, but I can't.
If my character's
Out of pride, I just want to shot just to
Just to kill it before he can stab it.
Increase in walls, surrounds, or,
You can do it.
I know.
Still, that's
I got other
boss.
ideas now.
This is going to be another really hard hit.
Oh, of course.
You might even.
You guys haven't experienced the 66
33
yet,
E
have you?
crush.
Like,
No.
Now.
oh my god.
What?
have yet to actually
So
get
right.
Oh, I also have a plus 77.
Okay.
I rolled a 66.
84.
84 on an E crush.
I'd already
Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter for him. You crush his armpit, crushing his ribs, destroying his organs. He's dead. You got 30 extra hits.
It's bad. Should I start?
Which
Oh,
would be
wait,
helpful if you had experience for all that.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
that's the first half of my turn.
That's one action.
Okay, so mechanically, if I'm standing next
How do
to
you whisper?
/W space.
Ben?
this character in the doorway,
Name.
He will have
of the
hard cover
character
from your
or
attack, which will
the
give him 20.
player?
The character.
what was it?
The creature will have hard cover from the doorway, which will give him
But
20.
I don't know.
Just 20 extra.
I'm
I'll
doing this
try
screwed up
it.
in this one before.
I'm gonna take the rest of my turn to look at him to see if he's bleeding out.
He is bleeding and hit. You're going to have to go up and do medicine to figure out if he's bleeding
All
out.
right, then I'll move up to him.
How much
Okay.
time can you
You were in combat and you were hit, therefore you have blood on you.
Yeah, I'm not.
So a casual look won't tell you whether you're
Yeah.
dying or not.
That's fine. I'll move over and start inspecting him.
Okay.
/W
So next
space
round,
the
for your round, you
space
make a
the
medicine
rest-
check at that point.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you for the suspense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Andy. Yeah, I'm not going with the Pathfinder thing of you got 1 hit point, you're perfectly fine.
Whatever's
You
in
are
parentheses.
covered in blood, be it yours or its.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad,
Well, his fucking leg is like twisted
Well,
sideways.
If
too.
you have a wound that says you're bleeding 5 or 10, that's kind of obvious. Or like your arm's been lopped off. If you're just down otherwise.
6 is considered absolutely lethal spirit right?
A 5 is what I consider lethal or above. Sorry.
That's all right. Seeing how you decided to just kill it.
You should jump on the altar again.
He stole your kill,
I
man.
would just to piss him off. So
He can't see it right
my
now.
my full tilt run with what
What the?
just happened? Oh, dude.
Man.
Was that you?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix something.
Oh, that.
Oh man. Okay. So my full run is 17 because of flee. I can't get to the
Window?
window, so I'm full run.
Okay, so you do a double move to there.
You have our
That's,
attention.
Okay.
that's my full.
You have
Okay.
our attention.
Oh wow, can't say anything.
Okay.
His body's just flopping in the wind.
Flop, 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 flop. William. Okay. And then we go.
Good job,
George.
William.
Good job. Role play.
George's got to lay face down in a bathtub.
Yep.
You got
George.
William's leg.
Me.
Oh no.
So I have to roll
Wait,
for
tomorrow,
stealth.
school tomorrow.
Okay.
Take George's nose off.
Are you immune to all fire right now?
Yes.
Like I'm immune to all
For
damage.
me to get flank, I have to be on opposite sides of a person from him.
Yes.
Oh, wall drop. Wall drops.
Okay.
Matt, imagine me, but times by 30.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to do with these dwarves.
Wall drop though.
Okay. Well, that.
Good and bad.
You can make
Yeah.
messages
Killer.
sent private.
You can use /W to whisper somebody based on their character name.
The two of them already have short
If you right click the actual message after you
Once,
sent it, you
at
can make it
least.
private. Or just delete
But
it.
it's after send then.
Yeah.
Crap.
I just like trying to sound out what they're typing.
That sounded very Japanese.
Yeah. Angry? Angrier and go a little further west.
Okay, let me get rid of the walls as the flames die away.
Enough. I know you're bored. Stop
I
screaming.
will attempt to. Well, I have to roll endurance. So
You have to roll what?
endurance.
Oh.
Percent. I rolled high, so might -10. I succeeded. I succeeded
Hold on.
by.
Sean, go ahead. Continue, please.
I got a 1 in 5.
105. Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Then I will try to
Matt, what is that?
put.
Dragon
alcohol.
milk? Dragon's milk?
It's game
Put
appropriate.
a firewall up again. Just straight off.
Is it family friendly though?
Forgot about
Okay, that's fine.
Whisper. I did not tell anybody.
Oh no.
I have 175. So
We'll just try and make everybody forget.
it's a CM6.
I mean, with the whole that's happening.
So I just hit the base then.
Okay. This was a spell, I'm assuming?
Yes.
What spell is this?
That's firewall.
You put another firewall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Preferably, I'm trying to do it on top of. Well, I'll put it actually at an angle, so I
Okay.
zap people also. It goes willpower bonus, willpower yards.
Okay.
AoE, willpower bonus yards wide. And yeah, so willpower, so it's 50, so 5 yards. So
Okay, so 2.5 squares. Okay. Right there?
sure.
Okay. So another firewall appears, engulfing one of the creatures.
So base off, they take straight off 25 hit points. Well, yeah.
5 hits.
Oh yeah, 5 wounds.
Right, so 25 hits.
25 hits and an additional blaze condition.
Okay. He's not happy about that. And I assume you're done then?
Yes.
Okay. So we go to, you already went. Ben.
Oh, me. Okay, I am going to attack the dude in front of me. Defense.
30.
Good roll.
D slashing.
Okay.
With a 33.
33 on a D slash is arm and chest strike. 3 hits. Stunned without parry.
Then Borgar is going to move to the. So if I were to move Borgar here, could he attack the creature?
Yes, at a -20 for the wall.
And what's his defense right now?
Is he making an attack?
Well,
You won't know until you get there.
yes.
Okay. His defense is 30. Maybe. Yes, his defense is 30.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 96. That's open-ended, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Plus a plus 38 plus 16. That's one. That's max.
Perfect.
28 E slashing.
20 E slashing.
28.
Sorry.
I know he coughed right when he said that.
58.
58. Thigh wound. Cuts deep. 8 hits. Bleeding 5.
Pretty
Okay.
nasty cut.
Adam is going to move here and reload.
Okay.
And then Dimzod will move here and then I could have just yeah, he'll move right here. Our objective is mainly blocking Namor from coming out.
Now, before we go too far, I do want to make sure keep the same order for your guys. You can't selectively take the best one because you do still have an initiative. You can define whichever order they go in, but you got to keep the same one each round. Okay? Because if it was another player, we'd still be going in the same order each time.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I actually did do that.
I-
Oh no,
I'm-
Bargar's playing for me. So
I'm
never
not
mind.
worried about it right now. Just keep in mind, pick either you and then each of your NPCs in order, or your NPCs in order, then you. However you want to do it, as long as you're consistent.
But anybody likes some evidence.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
Okay, so that was Ben.
Nathan.
No, not you again. Carter continues to roleplay. He's not at his computer.
It just goes blah, blah, blah,
He's
blah.
not at his computer, so I can't send him any messages.
As the air leaves,
Carter, messages.
he's leaving me messages.
I see a blue fish.
It says, enjoy your waiting.
Just say blah blah blah.
Okay. Matt.
Yes.
Why is that a feature? Why is this been a feature?
I will,
Facey.
Okay, yeah.
at the top of my lungs, begin to bellow my battle song and charge into the one that's would give me flank.
Okay.
And it is enough yards that I'm going to get whatever the double move
Okay.
charge is.
That's plus 20. Versus that one.
Didn't you take a talent for a bonus extra charge?
Okay. Whatever your bonus is then. He has a 20 defense.
Don't forget about if he has greater toughness, you get extra damage.
That's only if he's bigger than me.
Oh, okay.
He's not bigger than you.
He's a little guy.
Technically, he's taller than you, but that's not the same as bigger.
Hey, they're hunched over, so.
Stand up straight.
That's the talent you want when you're a halfling. Everybody's bigger than you.
His DB is what?
20.
20? So,
My honest reaction.
Okay. Okay.
that's opted. So it's a AT1?
81.
No,
Oh,
type
armor
1.
type 1, yes.
46
Okay.
E slash.
That's it.
Right here.
That's it.
46, you said.
Yep. Oh. That's still, it's good. 58 on the critical.
E slash 58 is
Enough damage?
thigh wound for an extra 8 hit points. Takes him out.
Thank you.
Had he been large, it'd been 92. Come on now.
Okay.
I got decent reflexes.
Their turn. This one is going to charge the dwarf.
Which one?
To defense.
You guys should have some small idea of how many we're fighting out here.
No, I don't. I don't.
So far, the GM hasn't let us know
What?
that anything's
51.
going on.
51?
outside.
You guys have your own combat going on.
He said about 5 coming out of the woods.
Yeah. And 10 more coming out
At
of
one
the
point
water.
he said there's 5 coming out of the woods, and he grinned.
Armor type?
And then 10 more coming out of
18.
the water.
18. He bites you for a 16B.
Wow.
Play Total War Warhammer out here.
Are you?
Yeah.
How the hell?
They're flanking through the trees.
I figured it out. Ben is just a prototype space marine.
Huh?
Sorry.
Is what it is.
Are
It
you
leaps
20?
out of the river,
No,
dives
15.
on you, bites you square in the
At
belly,
15,
Oh
totally.
shit.
rips out open your belly.
Okay.
Okay? You go down with its head still in you.
So there's no this many rounds or anything like that. I meant.
I'll
I'm
let
not
you
still
know.
standing and fighting.
You're down.
Oh no.
Well, there goes my dwarf support.
Oh no.
Dwarf support just came right in and it
Man,
died.
I actually kind of like that smelly little bastard.
That's what happens when
We're getting
Let's get
two-
separated.
We're getting 2 new
And we get no
characters.
help.
With a B.
Mm-hmm.
You must roll a 100 or something.
Joy in his face.
He's like, oh no, sorry.
At least you got some dragon breath.
That's gotta be the most intimate sounding. He's got his head in you.
It's
and
in
just-
me. Well, there's a Stacy dwarf there.
He's a dwarf there.
Fresh kill.
Don't eat him.
Yeah, but you have more of a roasty, nutty flavor.
You throw spices in Matt's coffee.
Eat him! Eat him! Eat him!
Great distraction, though.
Well, I will acknowledge the fact that the dwarf is easy food,
Yes.
so he will take 2 actions to move over to the dwarf.
Thank you, dwarf.
So what do you play next?
We did roll an elf as well.
Okay.
Rolled, mind you, I did not pick.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we got 4 guys attacking you.
Okay.
5 and 100.
Is the one dude gonna step out of the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if he wanted to take the under 25 points.
No.
Okay. So no flank then.
Part of it you guys can
Well, he'll
see.
attack you and then
The
step.
numbers you will see out there are
Okay.
diminished.
I'll put my buckler away.
Okay, so you're gonna block that one with the buckler.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact the wizard is still standing.
I'll roll the few.
The good thing is you got a kill in before.
Hey, I got 4. That's why I
And the
died.
Slayer at least
Unfortunately,
slayed
there's no
one-
witnesses.
At least the Slayer slayed
One of
one thing in his career.
Taking your troll horn, dude. I'm gonna use it every night.
In memory, for every troll they kill.
Oh.
So,
Anyways, defense.
so 48 counting the fire, so the 68
68.
in this
Okay.
case.
68 for the first one.
Oh,
It
man.
has.
Your
Okay.
ancestral axe, is it one-handed or two-handed? Excellent.
Okay, it misses you.
Pretty good one-hander.
Oh, it's a good one-hander. It's a nice weapon.
It was bleeding, so it is. It now takes.
I did her blade initially.
I did just did,
All
and then it
aspects.
takes
If it gives you
How
an
much
idea.
damage are they taking per blaze condition?
5.
5. Okay.
You
Yeah.
have a religious relic?
Huh?
So it takes
Yeah,
15.
you have that.
I need to put that one-handed axe. Holy crap.
Okay. Then the second one, defense.
Defense is 48 at this point. Oh, that's counting the fire.
Right.
You're not dead, yeah. He's gonna be.
He misses you. I'm rolling either very good or very bad. And it takes 10.
You just need to get him.
The next one in the southwest misses you.
This is like one of those zombie movies where you're like, oh, it's a zombie movie, right? And then suddenly just main characters start dying, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. What kind of movie is this?
That one might get you.
Like a truck stop.
Possible.
Legion. Yes.
Oh yeah, that
No,
was such a
wait.
great flick.
What?
It's not that one.
Legion.
That one's good too. But it's a spoof type thing, but it's really gory. So these guys are like, they're freaking out. There's monsters inside this.
That one missed.
It's like, oh, and it goes, hero. And it gives him his stats and his standings and what his thing is. He's like, all right, everybody, I've got this. You know, blah, blah. No, so this monster comes up to the window, grabs him, yanks him out, just eats him. Like, he's dead.
What is this?
I can't remember what it is.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Did you ever see the series Zomboat? It's a zombie apocalypse in Britain, and it's somewhat a spoof where all the zombies are coming everywhere, and their only means of escaping is on one of those really long, thin riverboats that barely goes anywhere. Very slow, so they're just going on the canals like but as these hordes are all around them. They can't get to them because they're on the water. Half the season they're going towards the ocean. Then they realize, wait a minute, we got to go back because they need to get something from the town or whatever. So the other half of the season is them coming back. Dealing with all the things that they did. Nope, that's it was a low budget thing. Our entire set is this one thin boat, and that's it. Okay, next round. So we go to Andy.
Wait, didn't you have initiative then?
No, he used it already.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
continue my.
sorry, I got one other thing. One other guy.
No.
Yeah.
He got dazed in the water.
No, he did get dazed by the dwarven blood spray.
Yeah.
He got caught up in the intestines.
Excuse me. You would go for the door.
No, you are the closest food there. What's your
Only because he went off the river on that
What's
side.
your defense?
Pump save thing 48.
48.
Jordan's starting to sweat a little bit.
Yeah, there was some nervousness.
Well, he is on
in that.
fire. I mean,
I know. Of course, now one hits me.
Of course.
Takes the blaze condition now.
Okay.
Aren't they already all in blaze?
We've lost
Not that
3
one.
guys
That
so
takes
far.
a C tiny.
Every one of them
6C.
hasn't been beat down. They've been crit. You're dead.
Yeah.
That's Rolemaster.
I have.
Why would I use them until when they die?
I go down. I'm saving
Because it'll knock you out of the fight.
I refuse to lose this character in this game
Yeah.
unless everybody goes down. That's it.
Stop rolling so high down.
Okay, he slashes a muscle in your calf.
And that's it.
You take 2 rounds of stun, 2 points of bleed, and a -20.
Oh yes.
Did you roll for your stun without parry?
I
Or-
did.
He did previously. Okay, as the zombies start to overwhelm you. So now we're gonna go to Andy.
To continue my run, I haven't stopped.
Okay.
Still running. I'm gonna jump through that stained glass window you said. When I was standing at that doorway, I saw a stained glass window at the end of the.
I don't
okay, you
dispute
look at
that.
me like it wasn't there. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you even asked about what kind of framing it had.
Yeah, I
It was
asked
just
it-
a soft
yeah.
lead.
I said, "Is it just
Yeah.
soft lead or is there bars?" And you said, "No, just regular."
Yeah,
Okay.
it's stained glass leading.
Okay. So I'm
Oh.
gonna go.
Stained glass.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It won't let me go through the window.
It will not let you go
Because
through the
there's a
window.
wall.
Okay, so you smash through the window.
Okay.
We will do. I'll say, let you roll an A slash for the glass.
A slash.
Yep.
200 points of damage.
100.
We'll
Cuts
see.
you back dead.
That's a 60.
60. Okay.
Oh, God.
The glass panel critically slashes you. You recover from your initial swing of the glass, I guess.
Okay.
You take 3 hits. You must parry and are bleeding 2 from the cuts, and are prone outside the window.
Wow.
Must parry.
That was not
That's
worth
not stun.
It is
wasn't
it is
worth it.
stun.
Yeah.
It's just a minor stun.
Okay.
Even though it looks
Okay.
epic, it wasn't worth it.
And bleeding 2. So that effectively will put you on the ground, and then as soon as you act, you'll be able to act again normally.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled right through. Okay.
Yeah.
You turned
I
yourself
didn't
through the
fall.
window and hit your head.
No, he dove through
Through
glass.
Yeah. I knew,
Because-
I knew that was a possibility.
Unlike the movies, you do
Yeah.
take damage normally.
Yeah, you landed outside
There was,
Yeah.
yes.
It's,
I
it's,
jumped.
he's a full-grown man jumping through a glass through stained glass window. It's not plate glass, which would have probably stopped him, or done a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
But stained glass window, he certainly gets cut.
I also get lead poisoning. No, I'm just
I wasn't.
That you're okay. You got a few years for that.
I wasn't arguing the cut part of it. I thought he
Stopped
jumped-
beforehand?
He tried to jump through the window
No,
and stopped.
no.
He
The
jumped
the,
by
win-
himself the window.
the windows aren't that sturdy.
It just wouldn't let me fast forward through the wall when I tried.
Right,
to
right.
That's what-
The game system won't let you move through windows because they're not valid doors.
So the entire time, I thought he was outside trying to get inside.
No, he's inside getting outside
He's
now.
trying to go out to
Okay.
save them, and
Well, or at least get a sense of what's out there,
Right.
which he now has.
Yep. I do.
there's
Now
two
he
zombies standing
next round he
over
gets back in the window.
him.
The forest is the other way, right?
Yeah.
You get the
Sorry.
He's gonna.
William finishes his turn.
I died. with-
George.
With that.
Me?
You died? You didn't die.
I died with knowledge.
You did. You died with knowledge. Dwarf's final battle cry. I died with knowledge.
His intelligence goes up.
Nothing did not get me. I knew I should have stayed there, Chris.
George.
Alex, my
Go,
turn.
I'll
Okay.
sleep back.
So I gotta roll for stun and stuff.
Yep.
So I have a 6 endurance skill currently.
Oh, you can do it.
I can do it. Well, I rolled a 5. So instead, I'm going to spend a resolve to ignore conditions.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to heal myself.
You're going to cast a heal?
Yep.
Okay.
By
Don't forget
burning.
all those penalties.
I spent the resolve to ignore.
For the you
Yeah.
spent the resolve to ignore the stun effect.
It ignores the conditions
It,
for
it,
the one round.
it ignores a condition for the round.
A condition?
A condition for the round.
I thought it ignored.
No, not all conditions for the round. I don't believe that's the wording in Warhammer.
I thought it specifically was.
Double check resolve and make sure. I don't want to shortchange you.
Okay.
But I believe it says it allows you to ignore one condition for a round.
You got so much fire around you, you're good.
Yeah.
That is true. I do have a big bonus. Plus I have a place condition.
He's got a big bonus.
I was right on that with you, buddy.
Slash throat, disembowelment, snap knee, bitten off
So
nose.
you ignoring me for a reason?
Nope.
Okay.
They are very hungry hippos.
Ben,
Yeah.
at this point I would say yes.
Okay.
Retreat?
No.
Surrender.
Push out the door.
Yeah.
Kill each other.
Take out your friends before they can turn on you.
That'd be
That's what I
much
was
better.
going to do.
I would be against all the stereotypes.
He just
I
walks
bet
up,
they didn't
door's
call
like,
it
I'm not dead
everything.
yet. Yes, you are.
Hey,
You
As
probably
I-
haven't even
as
taken
I-
any damage yet, Ben.
Like, yeah,
I've taken 1 point.
Yeah.
Correction.
We're not gonna lose because we have a
It's
super
page 170. I
soldier.
figured that out.
Okay.
Ignore all modifiers from all critical wounds at the beginning of the next round. Remove one condition, or become immune to psychology.
Okay. So you ignore all modifiers for this round.
Okay. Then I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
So
You can
what's
try.
the difference between a modifier and a condition?
Effectively the same thing. From a Warhammer standpoint,
One
it's
condition, so you can get rid of it entirely, or you can ignore all the conditions for one round. That's what it says.
It
Why
says
would-
it says you can get rid of one condition, or you can ignore all modifiers, which in Warhammer terms is different.
So you could ignore all modifiers, risk the roll to not be stunned, and then cast your spell if you're not stunned. Or you ignore being stunned, but still have all the modifiers for your spell.
Or use 2 resolve points.
You can use multiple resolve points.
You can. I'm confused on what. was
The
saying.
the different a modifier is like the -20.
Okay.
That's not a condition. Condition is ablaze, or
Or
stunned, or down. Okay, so you can spend a resolve and get rid of the stun for this round, at which point you can act normally. You still have all the modifiers. You could spend a second resolve to get rid of all the modifiers, at which point you can cast as if you're effectively uninjured. If they had resilience, they could use that and cancel the fire each round
Yeah. Okay.
because it removes the condition.
So I want to cast this turn.
So
what
you
would
want
it
2 resilience,
be? 2? But
unless you want to take all your penalties and then it's just the 1.
I'll take the penalties.
I would.
Okay, then just the 1.
I would get rid of the penalties. Risk your roll.
He already made the stun roll.
I only have a 6 to endurance currently.
Right, but if you get rid of the penalties, what does it become?
16.
36.
36. So
Yeah, and he's already rolled it. He rolled a 5.
Yeah.
okay.
So
never mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 resilience to get rid of the stun. So you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Very dirty.
Well, you just got to roll good,
Yeah.
but not too good.
Well,
Did you print these off at work?
I rolled an 86, so.
One.
So I got.
Oh.
Is that all his extra character sheets for his future characters?
Well, it's for my game.
So I
this
got
week.
a 168.
A 160. Okay, and you needed a 160.
I needed 4 success levels, so
Okay.
I get that. There's no overcast with this spell. So.
Okay, so you healed again.
Yep, I healed. Oh,
No.
I healed nice. 45.
No.
Okay, and all your bleeding is gone.
Yep. All the
Okay, now the minus 20 stays.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
It still says.
So he bursts into flame again.
No.
Or who to see?
Him.
Yeah,
Yeah, him.
Andy.
Yeah.
And Andy and the dwarf.
I'm just watching this human bonfire, yelling. He hasn't yelled "flame on" yet, which I'm kind of disappointed.
He
about.
is.
Well, no one's been around to ever heal me. Every single
Okay.
time someone comes, they die immediately.
That.
I will check him to see if he's bleeding out.
Give me a medicine check.
Make it a 5-foot move.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
I'll make it
Yes,
there.
it is.
5 feet at a time.
It's over 100.
Okay.
Because you bullshit your way through with all your spells.
Nah. It's just when the critical
Okay.
catches
You're
up.
aware of whatever his
Or
conditions are.
126. What are your conditions?
What's his status?
What's your status?
He doesn't know his status.
Brass
My
3.
current I have no bleeding.
You have no bleeding. Okay.
He's no bleeding. He's unconscious. He's badly crippled, but otherwise going to live.
I walk back out the door with the rest of my half.
Well,
I
no,
just-
that's your full action is doing the first aid. It's 6-second round.
Okay.
So
It's okay. I'll still need another end to cut down this guy.
sure.
Andy, it's a crit.
Ben,
At least.
Unless
Okay,
he just
um,
implodes. And then
I mean, he only has 4 soldiers there.
Yeah. First, I'm going to attack. Defense.
Defense of that guy is 20.
Rain Cop takes shield mid 4 times.
Well, he did. He rolled a 100.
Yeah, there's no need.
Wait, 0 and 0, 0.
It's
What's
100.
that?
That's
Oh.
100.
100.
Don't even get your
Okay.
calculator out.
Well-
at some point.
You maxed the charge.
Side topic. I saw a controversial video that I understand their logic, but it would completely upend the way we do the dice.
Just let me have it.
I understand. I'm
Just
not.
let me
I'm not.
have
Cha-
it.
I'm not changing it. But their logic
Like you
is
roll bad Elden
the
on.
tens digit is 1 through 10 is how we've normally played it.
Right.
Their answer is it's actually 0 through 9. Okay, and more specifically, this one, or actually, it's 1 through 10. The tens digit is actually whatever you see, you add the dice to it. So if you roll a 0, 0, and a 0, it's a
So your chance is 0
Zero.
to 99 as opposed to 1 to 100.
right. No, in order to roll 100, you need to roll a 10 and a 0. That's their answer.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's because it's consistent. You're just adding the 2 dice. Whatever the dice come up with, you add them. This is 1 through 10, and the other one is 0 through 90. You always, in all cases, just add the 2 dice together to make it consistent, as opposed to having the special rule of a 0, 0, 0
So you
is
have to roll
100.
90 and a 10 to get a
Yes,
100.
yes, exact same odds. And they said that, according to them, that's their theory of the proper way. And apparently there's groups that play that way. I've never experienced it. That was the first time I ever heard the concept. I don't disagree with
I
it.
can see it, but
Yeah.
I'm fucking almost 50. I'm not going to rework the way I do percentile at this point. Fuck that.
Come on, Carter, we can do it.
I opened it
What am
ended
I gonna
again,
do?
So
What- okay, what'd you get?
With an 8 critical.
What'd you get?
28 E slashing.
28.
And 80 critical.
80 critical. Slash?
Yes, E slash.
Okay. He reaches out to block your blow. You sever 2 fingers, breaking his shield arm, making it useless. He takes 13 extra hits, a bunch of stun, and that'll take him out.
Told ya.
Okay, well, it helps that you rolled a 200.
Okay, and then
Poor creature's like,
No.
okay, and then me and all the
What are you going to do for your second half of your action?
move here,
Okay.
and then all my recruits are just gonna follow me.
Okay. There's a person. Where's a person?
Just appeared in the doorway.
Okay. Good luck.
I
So
would've loved
it's
to
going to be
see
like
that.
3 rounds before he can reach you.
I know. At that pace that the
God.
soldiers are going.
Okay.
You say that, and that's not even though all of them that were there.
That's not.
Carter, what would you like to do?
There's
What would I like to do?
How many have died? I think we
Yeah.
killed like 4 or 5 more.
I've killed 4. You've killed
Like several.
he killed a couple before.
Up
he
in the
went
north.
Down. Oh my gosh! I think we've killed at least 7. At least 7.
Okay, I'm right.
We killed
there.
at least 5 in the
And
building.
I
You
can
see,
see
you
everything that's going on.
You can
Whatever.
see,
I killed
yes. You just saw somebody smash through the window, destroying the stained glass religious symbols of the church, and fall to the ground. He's bleeding and cut, and you see the wizard. You assume it's a wizard, at least. You hope he's a wizard because he's engulfed in intense flames, being attacked by these things, while the dwarf that just ran to help him is laying on the ground gurgling.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you're good where you are?
Yeah, I'm where I'm at.
Okay. Just
I
giving,
mean, logically, my guy be like,
just
what
giving you the options. Matt. You got anything catchy to say?
Elf.
Don't let him eat me!
As he goes quiet.
Is he able to talk?
For 1 round?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was actually talking.
Yeah, he gurgles out something about not wanting to be eaten, and goes down under the 2 creatures. They go.
Strings and strings of guts going everywhere.
That's how it always happens.
Okay, they chew.
It's either they leave me at the college or in the middle of the field.
I yelled.
No!
Hey, I tried helping
As I see
you.
you get
No,
I had 2
we won't
people
let
to
you.
try helping.
We will get you.
And they both
Okay.
We will let you get eaten.
Right.
The first one to your right
Okay.
is going to take a swipe at you.
Aha.
Defense?
Wow.
My
You
defense
guys survived
is-
for a lot longer than expected.
I want to wait for when they flank me with the first buckler thing.
Okay.
So I have a 58.
58.
That's kind of higher negative.
Does the minus 20 count?
Yeah.
Okay, then 30.
No, it affects it if you parry any. Does not affect your natural defense.
No, I've not been parrying.
Okay. So 58.
it's called a meme, dude. Stop. Yes.
What?
Show it to Andy. Show it. I didn't say look at it. I said show it to Andy.
Okay. He
Just gotta make sure it's appropriate.
He slashes you for a 5B tiny.
Okay.
And then he is going to take 15 points.
Yeah. Take the points.
Yeah. As he goes to another level of blaze.
They've all got to start burning away at some point.
But they're only taking like 20 to 25 points persistent damage per round.
If I measure distance, will that affect you guys when I'm looking?
I don't think so.
I didn't know if
It won't affect them.
I didn't want to hit.
What do you mean, you guys? There's only one you guy.
No, there's lots of people out there.
Not one living you guy.
It'll only affect me minimally.
I just didn't want to move the screen around.
The
or
bee.
anything like that.
Immediately.
You leap back to avoid a slash to your throat, just a touch too late. You fall prone, exposing muscle and making a mess. You take 6 rounds of stunned without parry. You bleed 3 and a minus 50.
Stop
Do
with,
everything?
Everything.
stop with the throat cutting.
Now, with that and your other wound, does that put you at a total net penalty of 100?
No, negative 70.
Okay, I didn't know if you were down to the hits yet.
No, I healed all that back up.
Okay, the 100 is the critical thing. So that puts you prone on the ground as they move in to surround you.
That's number 4.
You let that happen?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he still has fate points.
I still. Yeah.
Oh, did you use a fate point?
No.
No,
Oh.
because he knows how to save them. Okay.
Why do I feel attacked by that, man?
I think you were the very first one to spend a fate point, but at the time we didn't realize fully understand what they
We
did.
didn't realize what they did, but also
grant.
I burned everything during the big demonic battle because
Well, yeah, you didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. So I'm just
Yeah,
Wait, does
You got to think that he also doesn't fight anything. He always stands in the back.
yeah, he
And
reserves
does nothing,
everything.
So he never has to use fate.
he
So
does
he's-
stuff. He just stands in the back.
ooh, shots fired.
Am I wrong though?
I've not been through more than one character.
He just stands in the back.
I definitely
Dip
should
is your
not have
first
came out.
character,
All I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay.
Dip
The
was your
one to
first
the
character.
south of you.
Yeah.
Well, he also went through Gore.
The one to the south of you takes a swipe at you.
Okay.
What's your defense?
And Renata.
Is that kind of the
But
minus
those
50
are all
then?
crewmen.
No, the minus 50 and the minus 20 do not affect your DB.
Then it's the same thing.
Okay.
Before
I'm
you,
gonna wander out of this building.
can I use fast shot while I'm laying on the ground?
If you make a stun maneuver and pass it,
For him.
A stun maneuver?
yeah, your endurance check.
Is he flanking me, by the way?
Because you had a must parry, which carries through to the start of your next round. If you make your endurance roll, you can shake that off, at which point you can act normally.
Or I can use one of my
Full
resolves to shake that
Sure,
one off?
I'm willing to do that.
Okay, fast shot then.
Well, don't you want to roll first to
Yes.
see if you don't have to
I'll
spend
use
a
my
resolve?
buffer.
Yeah,
since I'm
I
new.
mean,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna use fast shot. So I'm gonna see if I can roll it first, right? I can do that and then
Yeah.
use the.
Yep.
Okay. So endurance first. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So.
Let's go spend an endurance then.
Yeah, so I'll use my
Spend
a
an
So
resolve
so you're attacking the one that is
to the
just about to attack.
to the south of him. Yes.
Yes.
It is,
Okay.
And it is
32 yards.
Yeah, 32 yards, which is less than 100. So.
Yes. Now I'm going to give you a minus 20 because you're on the ground,
Okay.
and cover of 10 because they're in a combat.
Okay.
Does he
problem.
ignore the prone because he spent the resource?
Yeah, because the resolve says if I.
No, he spent the resolve to get rid of the stun.
Right.
Not a modifier. Now,
I thought
If you want to spend a second resolve, you can negate all the negative penalties.
Yeah, and I noticed so I can do both then in the if I do the get rid of the must parry
Mhm.
for one of them, and the other one is if I'm
All-
using it to remove the prone condition, I also get 5 health back at the time.
Okay,
So,
you can
either
do
way.
you could do that, or alternatively, you could spend the resolve to remove all modifiers, which would be all the negative modifiers you have, such as the minus 20 for being
Oh.
prone and the cover. You don't heal hit points.
No, that's okay. I would much rather get rid of the modifiers.
Okay.
I use both of those, and those are the ones that come back.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 of those,
It depends if you're a dwarf or not.
and then okay, look at my distance sheet here. Okay,
Is it at 32 yards?
32 yards. yeah.
So 94 feet or so? That's probably a harder shot for you.
It is a harder shot.
Okay. And that particular one has a 10 defense.
It has a what?
10 defense.
Okay, I'm going to use it's a reroll.
Another resilience
Not
or
resilience. I'm just gonna reroll.
okay, a hero point,
That's what- yeah.
Okay.
fortune.
fortune point.
Let's try the other one. There.
Gives you a
That's
bonus in dex. Gives you like a +5 initial. Fast hands actually. It gives you a bonus of thievery type.
Healing drops. They heal wounds.
Mhm.
So like his knee.
A 10d,
No, they heal hit points.
Just hit points,
Yeah.
but not actual.
10d,
10d. Okay, that hurts.
and that is a 74.
So it's supposed to give you a sense of you.
Sean,
Go
there's
down.
4 guys down. Come on.
74, you said?
That's too late if you.
Lower abdomen shot causes much bleeding, internal and external.
Second sight.
He takes 5 extra hits, stunned without parry, bleeding 4, and that's enough to take him out. So the other one's about to claw you or bite you. There's a gunshot from a distance, and he goes down. burning and smoldering.
Man, that's the weirdest gunshot I've ever heard.
That's the scream of the creature hitting the ground, and the hot rod in the distance peeling out.
Isaac stole the car.
That's the first time I've ever actually seen that.
That'd be the dwarf reinforcements coming in.
I know. That's the first time I've ever seen you get shooken up. You're like, "Woo."
Okay, so that one goes down.
They're all
This
scared because they have to make the check with black powder.
no, because that
to help you out
and-
there.
and
So
that
that is
only-
an actual thing.
it is, but that only applies in short range.
Oh, okay.
And you would, if it applied at long range, it'd have to be you too.
Oh, that's fine.
He's fine being scared.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I'm afraid of you with guns.
That one moves up and strikes at you. He's not going to have flank this time.
Okay.
I'm afraid of you when I have a gun.
The rest probably will, so I won't use the weapon
Okay,
because they're smart.
so 58.
Someone.
Okay. And this one is
Do they have claws or stripes?
What do you think?
58.
It depends on how you want to play your character. The light one's more clear.
A 4A tiny. And then this one is going to move around the fire over to here. They're smart enough to avoid the fire. They're just not smart enough to leave you alone. He's not going to hit you.
More blaze conditions.
Yep, I need to add those in.
Another
Another round of a blaze.
Now they're taking
Okay.
30 points persistent.
What is your CN?
It's how much success levels you have to get above.
John, I
100.
should have taken my bleed at the end of that, right? Because I did that shot.
for
That's
example,
where my turn is.
bolt.
So, okay.
CN4.
Actually, no, on your actions when it comes. We bypass your action. Doesn't change your initiative. It just lets you shoot out of order.
Oh, when it gets to my
When
turn. I get
that's when you officially bleed.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they died.
They did. Some of them.
All of them?
Or were they dead already?
I can't see anyways right now.
That's right. It's all black to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbecue out here, guys. It's delicious.
Oh,
Let's see.
That's so interesting. I'm just ecstatic about the scenery.
Right now I have the same sort of
Here,
classes.
give me just a second.
What's a GHUR?
What's your
Grr.
That's the that's
It's the sounds the creatures make.
That's the word of magic that they focus on. So this one focuses
it's on the next page.
synchronizes with.
It's on the next page.
There's some spells that improve your
Shot,
growth
which shuts out my next turn, so they're gonna get
and stuff like that. Like mine is a wish.
I mean, I don't even get to pick one until next level.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at
That's
it
me.
now.
Silver 2 is my.
Because I'm already able to rank up, but I just don't have experience.
Andy, what's your current social level?
Could
Yeah.
do fire. I don't think.
Andrews was.
No,
We
like,
don't really- we don't really need to.
I don't think I'm
I
gold
bet it's
anymore.
like gold one.
I wish
I'm not gold anymore.
And now I definitely know you're a
I
fire
was
wizard
like
because you just
gold three.
ignited 30 times.
Silver 3.
Oh, fancy.
Let's see.
No, I went down. I went down a lot.
Gold
I would cast the fire sword ability.
I
I would
was
cast it. It takes a CN8. Constantly needing to kill myself.
Couldn't get beyond. Never would have been beyond.
Like
bronze or
one
brass.
creature.
Yeah, how
Brass
about
two.
you?
Never beyond brass two.
CN of 10, you have to get
I think I get gold. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
one. I
Oh
won
my
one.
goodness.
That's when channeling comes.
Huh, interesting. Warhammer does not include the option of being invisible.
I do.
Okay, so if I mark your character as not dead, do you have view?
Back to your screen, Kurt.
I can't stop. It won't.
Oh.
Oh.
I haven't done anything yet.
Hit
Critter.
escape.
Every time I move the mouse, it moves the screen instead.
Oh my god.
Like I can't do anything.
You are
Hey.
invisible. I
It's a
can't
good
see
thing. It's a good thing we're educating our kids these days how to use computers.
Hey, Pat.
Still dark?
It's
That
still.
was so condescending. That was fantastic.
It's
Hey,
still.
Steve.
Oh, now it's
Now,
bright.
okay, so
He
if
said
I
that and I'm not even done
and now it's dark
anything yet.
again.
Oh, yeah, now it's dark again.
Okay.
I,
See, I don't have the. There is no status to mark you as invisible
okay.
that I am finding. I can mark you as blinded, which is not the same.
That'd be bad.
Um,
Every time I go
I
invisible,
have
I can't see
I
anything.
made a character in Hero Forge. I don't know how to send it to you though. So
you send me the link. You just go into Hero Forge and grab the link, and there's an option to share it.
should I just whisper it to you?
Not currently. I'm not going to have time to go over there and create the character.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay. Well, you know approximately where you are. This gives you at least a view of what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. I won't worry about it beyond that. So I don't believe we have anybody left in the tower.
So how do I make
In
it
the
hour
in the
now?
thing.
You have me.
No bad guys in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do I make
Except for
guys
those
all die.
except for those three that you're not aware of yet.
How do I make it stop?
You guys can see
Um,
me, that guy now because I abandoned y'all. Right?
Andy, you bleed, and then you can get up and do whatever you want.
Well, I can get up, but I can't do anything. My fast.
Oh yeah, you can't even get up.
But I bleed for.
You bleed now.
my two. Okay.
Okay. And then we go to
It was a
William,
zoom in thing.
who lays there,
When you zoom in.
and then we go to George.
Me. Oh, that's great.
That was me now.
So I have to roll an endurance check with a minus 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
And any wounds you have.
Yeah, minus 70.
Okay, I didn't know if you were down due to wounds yet.
Not yet. So.
The prone doesn't apply to you yet.
Oh, yeah.
The prone minus 20 doesn't apply to your wounds.
I only have a negative, like 40 on my endurance check.
Okay, let me know if you get a net negative.
This is so bad.
I rolled a 59, so yeah.
Net positive?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it is positive. That's good. Otherwise, you'd be further stunned. But you are stunned. You going to spend a resolve to act
And I get a minus 70 on
on whatever you end up doing.
Can I play dead? Well, no, I don't. Never mind.
Absolutely, you can play dead.
You will be
Oh.
assisted.
They may or
I'm
may
doing it really well over there.
they may or may not be interested in you if you're dead.
You have to own.
Those bodies, the bodies that are they technically still on fire?
Okay. You have to own.
Yeah, there's still flame going.
Okay, how many died then?
No, it's
Two.
all part of
Two?
that.
2 died? Okay.
There is only a 2% chance to get an elf.
Yeah, elves are pretty rare unless you choose with the experience.
I can't even find the character I made anymore. I can't remember what I did.
I will
It's not
select.
that long to make a new character.
It's minimal experience cost to pick. It's minimal experience to just pick elf.
Well, if you know you rolled an elf, just
But I don't remember if it was a
I
war
will-
or
I will spend a resolve to act.
Are you sure?
Okay,
So, well, before I do that, what's the penalty for being prone?
20 for defense.
20?
They get a plus
Just-
20 to hit you.
Just for defense?
so excited about
Yeah.
the character.
Well, it depends if you're doing something ranged, you take a penalty. Like when he shot a gun.
Okay, so it's a plus 20 for being prone, plus 20 for them flanking me?
Yep.
Okay. Instead of spending the resolve to get rid of the stun or me acting, can I spend it to stand prone like you were saying and gain 5 hit points? And that's just
Is that standing prone and giving 5 hit points? Is that a talent you have?
No,
No,
that's
it's just-
it
that's
says
That's
it on
just a
the-
resolve option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sheet you gave us. Yeah.
Okay.
Says it
Yeah,
on-
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Did you go prone and then stand back up on purpose?
No.
Oh, I thought you like laid down.
No,
and stood back
they
up.
knocked him to the ground.
Oh,
He's
right.
spending a point to stand up and still be stunned. Okay.
I'm only 7 rounds of stun.
everybody's going. So
At negative 40 something on the save.
70.
One of us was playing a witch.
Jennifer was going to, and she has,
My wife rolled a witch.
yeah, she's still trying to think about whether she's joining us.
Right.
I thought she chose a witch.
No.
Yeah, she rolled it.
She rolled a witch.
Okay, so you're standing now.
I'm standing, that's it.
Okay, you're done.
I didn't know you.
So we go to that was George.
Now I just
All
stare
they
at them.
need is a
Yes, now you stare at them into their hungry eyes.
I still get parried, correct?
No, it depends on what your worst level of stun is. Thad, what are you doing?
All of them are the same.
They're all stunned, no parry? Then you get no parry.
I can't recall what you said, so.
Okay, well, the last one was,
The bleeding neck thing.
yeah, bleeding neck.
Seeing a 12. Holy moly.
I'm gonna run full speed for the front door.
That was stunned without parry for 6 rounds.
So, what is that? Because I normally have a
You
three
get
movement.
2 actions unless you can go in a straight line and have spent 2 actions on the previous round running.
Okay, so I can just do
Two
three
actions.
action. Three.
If you go 3 squares normally,
Yeah.
6 yards,
Right.
then you can go twice,
12.
6 squares.
You can dash if you want to.
That's the advanced one. You have to be going in a straight line and have to have spent your previous round moving twice.
Otherwise, I would have got to you a round earlier.
Right.
So that's one move,
Almost.
Okay.
and 2 moves.
Okay.
Record captain.
Okay.
Can I see out the front door?
I don't know. Can you see out the front door?
No.
Not really.
I can't see you.
Strange how that works.
Push out the door.
Yeah, I am. It's been so long.
Hey, push
I
out
haven't
the
been
door.
able to go.
One square.
Dead.
Finally. Jesus.
1 square. 20 rounds later, we'll be there.
I mean, I appreciate the phalanx approach to movement, but
I could start taking away corruption points.
I have that. You can.
Can't go through the wall.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my people.
Are you able to use it?
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Because I can't memorize.
They move out into formation,
That's
carefully
really
moving
good,
forward.
though.
They're a well-trained soldier group.
Yeah, but if you spend your downtime doing that.
Well, there's
Carter,
1 hour.
you want to do anything?
Good question. Does that gun guy look extremely hurt?
He's bloody. It's hard to tell unless you get a whole lot closer. I mean, he's still shooting a gun from the ground,
Do you
so
just want me to,
he seems at least intimidating.
do you want me to do like the warp thing to show where I'm gonna go, or
Just give me a general idea of where you're going.
like this?
Okay.
Way,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Give me a perception check. And then we go to Matt,
No, absolutely.
Gurgle.
Not.
Then the creatures go.
I'm just that good.
My bad.
I also have rover, so if they fail their stealth, if they fail their
If
if
they
they
fail-
fail their perception check, they don't get to make another one. It removes passive effects for stealth.
Okay.
You don't get
I
to,
rolled a 12. I wouldn't have seen you if you were standing on top of me.
you
right.
don't get to look again.
Oh, God. My neck hurts. I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
why?
This one runs up and charges you. What is your defense?
Of the village?
61.
61.
Can't
Ah.
open the village.
Darn it. Hand me that dice.
No.
What happened?
Armor type.
Shot from the ground. 13. 13.
13. You sounded dubious about that.
I haven't been hit in so long.
I'm sorry. What did you say your defense was?
61.
And you're still on the ground?
Yes.
61. He bites you for a 9A tiny.
here comes the 100.
That was already a really bad roll.
Okay.
If I were-
100, you're
I
dead.
can find out what the critical is before I decide to use a fate.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
He'll roll 66.
Jolly deadly attack for 1 hit point.
Feel the holidays.
That's right. He's very jolly.
Take it.
I might also
I just rolled another dwarf.
Nice.
Okay, the other one moves up but is unable to charge you. Over by the wizard. We got 2 of them flanking you.
Oh.
What's your defense?
For the first one, I will do the 78.
Okay.
Well, which one looks the injured the most?
The
Or
first
can I
one.
tell? Okay. Then I'll do the I'll do regular then. On
The
that.
first one is completely engulfed in flames. The southern one is the one that climbed out of the river to attack you.
Okay, then I want to use the buckler and the dude that just climbed out.
Okay, so the wounded one has a
58.
58. And he has a...
He has a dwarf now.
He has a dwarf. He misses you.
That's
And
what-
then the other one you said is 78? Okay, and he is going to miss armor type 12 as well. Counting parry or flankamine. No, he still can't hit you.
Oh, that's cool.
Armor type 12 is very durable. Okay,
Magic.
it is magical. Magically delicious. Andy.
So, relentless.
More
Want to make
points
sure I'm
conditions.
doing this correctly. Does relentless apply to when you're prone and attempting to crawl away? Does it still allow?
What does relentless
That
do?
was the one where we could disengage from one without being
No.
attacked.
No.
I have to be standing.
You have to be
But
standing.
if I stand, that's attack.
Going to be attack for
opportunity.
opportunity, yeah.
I
Yeah, if
will-
you are hampered as far as your movement, then like Pathfinder, you're not going to get the free moves.
Gotcha. Okay. I will. I will drop the pistol that I used.
Okay.
I will pull another pistol
Okay.
as I stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
So he will take an attack at you.
Yeah.
It's a
And what's your defense?
It is 61.
I was originally going to do heavens.
Armor type 13. A 20C puncture.
Jesus. You really rolled bad on that first roll.
Yeah. I did.
average plus, yeah.
Slashes your back, sending you reeling. You take 2 rounds of stun and 1 point of bleeding.
What is that? Muscle damage plus 12.
Okay, and now you are standing.
Is a directed type
21 points.
compared
And
to the
stun.
AoE.
2 rounds of stun with no. Sorry.
2 rounds of stun with parry
It's
and 1 point of bleeding.
I can't even get access.
I'm going to use a feat
To negate that?
to negate that attack.
Okay. So you have your pistol out and you stood up. Okay.
But the pistol comes out as I stand. You said any movement?
Sure.
Okay. I will fire that at point blank range right into
At
its
that same
face.
guy?
Yep.
Okay. He has a 30 defense.
So
Okay.
everyone can use your fortune point.
No, it pulls everyone's fortune points.
So you're going to use other people's fortune now?
This one lets me use other people's fortune.
He's asking what that spell was.
Then you just take George's every time.
I get to
Well,
pull,
it pulls everyone.
I get to
It's a
pull
never
everyone's
uses
together,
fortunes.
and I can everyone can use as many as they want, and then it gets redistributed evenly amongst everyone.
That's not bad, especially fortune points.
I don't like that spell.
I steal all of them. I take all of them.
10C.
and then I give them all.
As I would be the only one almost contributing to the points.
And that's an 83.
83 with a gun.
Say it's a dwarf, that's fantastic.
roll. This one's called
Upper
super.
abdomen, perforates internal organs. He takes 8 hits. He is stunned. He is bleeding. And he has internal injuries. Okay? And I believe you're done. So we go to William. He's doing good there. So we go to George.
It's the duration.
Me.
Still stunned?
I got a 91, but
Right.
yes, I'm still stuck.
I was going to say, got a minus 70.
Fine.
Okay.
The duration.
That was George.
Initiative.
Bad.
Bonus rounds.
Okay. I was just about to make a comment. I love how I'm the only one who doesn't know what's going on outside.
You're the only one indoor.
We don't.
Well, technically, William doesn't either.
Specifically.
All right, I'm
Even
moving
less
to-
so.
So
You can see through the me through the window, right?
Oh, I was looking at your agility. Yes, it would be fine.
Okay.
All right.
You get a really good initiative.
Not really bad at all. It's just one dude over there. Come on.
I know.
Never mind the 20 bodies around me.
There are a lot of charred corpses.
Is there a monster chomping on him? Okay, that's bad. Is he like visibly disemboweled?
Yeah.
Oh,
His entrails go, like going that way. Like I guess they point in a direction.
They do. They sort of trail off to the northwest.
all right. Then I'm going to move.
See, one's like a pasta noodle.
See, one of the guys charging Andy's still carrying it like a spaghetti
All right,
noodle.
You're just dragging it down like a choo-choo.
What is it, like 40, 50 feet? I
Something
mean,
like
come
that.
on.
He's still tethered to the dwarf.
That's a long intestinal.
It's all wrapped up in it. It's like.
That's a long intestinal.
That's why I couldn't reach me in
No,
the first place.
it's so that he can bring the lunch with him.
My wife had
He's like one of those little kids at the mall with a tether.
Yes.
Like those
So you take a second move? Okay.
Yeah.
Ben.
Oh, this gives me a fate.
Okay, me. Finally.
That
Yeah.
gives you a fate.
I want to use my longbow now.
This gives you.
What are you
I'm
gonna-
going to.
What are you going to do with your sword and
For
shield?
Success levels, every level you get above the CN casting number.
No,
Okay.
you said you're gonna use your longbow.
No.
I'm just shaking my head because I'm running at the two monsters over here, and you're like, I'm gonna shoot my bow now.
Okay.
So if you were to get like 5, you get
The
7.
man who was just bragging a little while ago, I'm effectively immortal
Yes.
in melee
Okay,
combat.
This one's
so
just
one attack in the wizard engulfed in flames. Is it highly damaged? Like,
It's burning. Yes.
And you see me just standing there.
And he's standing there, barely able to catch his breath, covered in blood, with a disemboweled dwarf next to him and Gorp. And there is Dip laying in the water.
okay.
I forgot about Gordon's
What's
dead
name?
there too. Like, I forgot about him.
Okay, me.
Well, we can hear the sounds of combat coming from the north, right?
You
Which
can
is
hear
why I
growls and scrapes and gunfire from the north. Yes.
Okay.
As well as the creature still attacking George.
Send bring one of
Everybody
you
just
guys
leaving
with
you
me.
behind.
I'm going with you.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. Send the others to go help
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
mage.
doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go,
Go
there
for
for
it.
my full movement,
Mage is in
and then
trouble. Go the other direction.
That's right.
They'll stay alive that way, obviously.
I guess.
Good Lord.
From
Hey,
our
welcome,
perspective,
guys.
we come outside and you guys are decimated. We're like, oh no.
Adam is going to go right here and then
teaches that
shoot
Slayer.
at that guy.
Okay. Ben and Thad, give me a perception check.
Oh,
I was getting to death from that troll horde anyway. and you waking me up from watches, right?
no, no.
I get my sleep again.
88.
Okay.
Adam's shooting that guy. What's his
He's
speed?
going to take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
His DB is 20. He's in combat, so another 10, and whatever range modifier he has.
Keep in mind this is one down south.
Yes.
Okay.
He's 26 yards, which is going to be 78 feet.
You said
Yes,
one down
that's still
south.
range. So
I think
Adam is the one back here in the
Oh,
back.
okay. Yeah, he said the one down south, right? I didn't know.
No, and the target is down
Oh,
south.
okay.
My character doesn't have the skull on it, which means Dip's still alive.
Ah,
Oh, I get to be Bretonian.
you have a skull on now.
Aw, dang it.
Now you can't see anymore.
No, he can't.
Dang it.
Oh, you can see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can still see.
Okay.
just base it 8 hit points. Just 8.
Just 8?
Yeah, I got 91.
Okay. See.
Why does your character have a bowl cut?
He's always had that.
I guess
It's called
that's
And then he'll
Fires
start
haircut.
reloading, I
called
guess.
stupid.
No, those guys.
in all reality,
He didn't always have that haircut.
he's bald.
Well then.
He shaved his head when he was hiding.
Okay, so you did 8 points to him?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
The guys got you in town.
Okay.
Oh,
Other hair.
Yeah, but I shaved my head after that.
Okay, so that was Ben.
I did swallow.
Carter,
Okay, that works.
you want to do anything?
Well, now that guy has those scary
This is
cannons, so
contrary.
I'll just watch from where I'm at.
Okay. Matt is done, so we go to them. Okay. The one down there, chomp chomp,
Okay.
doesn't have any flank this time.
I'll use my buckler.
Okay.
Oh man, you got it.
And you're stunned without parry. So what's your defense? 78?
Mhm.
Okay. So 58 after the stunned without parry. Yeah. Okay. misses.
Aha. This
And
magic armor's working.
how long does that last? A minute?
I cast it like in the middle of the fight. I didn't cast it in the turn round.
Okay, well, we are on round 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way more.
Ooh, no way.
Not for today, for total combat,
oh,
round
yeah,
12.
Okay.
There was several rounds the dwarf was on his own, and then I didn't even put up the armor till
Right?
we were all
I'm fine.
surrounded.
I'm fine. I'm just keep in mind it's going to expire soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, did you cast it today or last week?
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago. It expired.
Well, I'm serious because we've only had like 5 rounds at most this turn.
This is round 5. Okay, Andy, we got a couple of guys on you. So the one that is there is going to take actually he's going to make a stun check. Not a problem. Then he is going to move 5 feet and take a bite at you.
I don't have a loaded pistol, so 61.
61.
At least I'm not on the ground.
Yeah, but you're against the wall.
61.
You're gonna wake up and be the only one alive.
Yeah, which is
This is in the
right.
holy ground.
Yeah.
10A tiny.
But you'd always be finding them in there.
That's why it is holy ground.
I chose fire.
Which rips a nail off, does 4 hits, and you have -5 for the next 2 rounds only. Uh-huh. Okay. The other one steps up and attacks you as well. What's your defense? Okay, it hasn't been reduced due to hit points?
No, not yet.
Okay. I know they're hitting you relatively hard, so. Okay, so 61.
It's kind of out in the hallway.
If you want to play into the Widow.
6 points.
I'll read through what these do.
Andy, your turn.
Do I bleed after or before?
Before, beginning round.
Come in.
Well, so much for that. I'm not
Now you're at penalties?
No, I'm in penalties.
Okay.
Darn it.
Dad, grab me a duck.
I'll have to see.
Thank you.
Minus 10. All right. Let's see.
I'm losing them.
So I will use.
Let's go.
What did he take? What critical?
Rip the nail.
You don't know.
Rip the nail off. You don't know.
You're occupied.
So
GM defense. You don't know.
You were too distracted.
Something in now.
I will use
He's dead.
my 2 levels of relentless.
Okay.
To disengage from these 2 guys.
Okay.
So it gives me. Is that full move then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That. You take one, I'll take one.
This one's pretty good.
So I will do that, and else
Let's see, you don't have to eat.
I move.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Give me a perception check.
We all should focus on
Oh, I thought I didn't get another one because of his ability.
Just
Yeah.
focus on one.
Yeah, but I'm only good against one.
I'm not good against either. You see what I'm saying?
118.
118.
Or you and I could kill
Okay,
them.
so go ahead and move.
Okay.
So you'll take
As I
one
do,
hit.
I will pull. I will drop the other pistol and pull another one.
Okay.
It didn't let me
You're
move.
measuring.
Oh.
Yeah, but you
Which
should
one?
probably do the other one.
That's the right one. Nope. Still measuring. This one.
You want the.
Ah,
there you go. Okay. So you retreat, pulling your pistol. Out of the corner of your eye, right here, you spot a tall, thin, lanky human observing you from the underbrush.
Well, looks nothing like these guys.
Correct.
Okay.
Similar clothing.
Shoot him.
Okay.
Bang.
All right.
You here.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I roll and I wait. If I get above a 50, I won't shoot him.
He's striking in that he is taller and thinner than you've ever seen a human. Okay? Given the corruption and mutations you've seen in this town, and he's wearing similar clothing, eyeing you with a suspicious look.
Well,
That
He
would've been
actively
better
hasn't
than
eaten me, so
that's fine.
But I, like I said,
shot him, man.
that's why I rolled. I went above 50. I won't shoot him, but if it's below 50, I'm shooting.
Fuck that. The only reason, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. The only reason you're not shooting him is because of meta knowledge.
No.
You would
absolutely not.
never have taken that 50-50 roll had it not been for the meta knowledge.
Well, I'm shooting the ones that are attacking me. So in all
But you
reality,
wouldn't have made that distinction.
right? But the other one, when he pointed out on the map to me, is further away from the guys that are in front of me, and I don't know because I can't see. I don't think I can see you guys yet.
Nope.
I see one of his guys out there. I cannot see you guys. So as far as I know, I'm backing up to try to. Because I was going for the woods. I'm not gonna lie. When I went outside, when I came outside, and there was 7 guys, and I'm like, he's down.
Imagine if you will, that you don't know.
And there's more coming from somewhere.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's him.
No.
I understand that. What I'm saying is, you would have thought.
Oh, I wouldn't have done the 50-50 roll, but I still wouldn't have shot.
What would you have thought he was, though? The boss controlling these things? That's what I would have thought, and that's what I mean.
I
it
came
would
this
have been.
close to abandoning him and charging back to the woods, but I saw him, and I was like,
No, I saw you debating.
I mean,
I understand.
I'm not trying to bust your chops,
I get
but
you.
meta knowledge is the only reason keeping you from shooting as a character.
you know, what's funny is all I can think of is
and
had
I
I
know
done
that.
that, I'd be alive.
That's the thing. You're right. I still may, and I shouldn't have rolled. You're right. But other than that, I'm going to shoot the ones that are actively
I
attacking
understand.
before I take
I
out.
understand.
But yeah, no, I'm with you. I wouldn't have rolled. You're right. And then I will, because I will go ahead and attack
I'm not
them.
trying to be aggressive, but
No, you're
I-
not.
meta
You're
knowledge
not
thing
correct.
is.
It's difficult
It's
to
hard not to.
separate it. I agree.
Part of me just generally wants him to shoot him because I think it's hilarious.
Player to player, that would be awkward. It'd be the shortest lived character. But
It would be so funny, but it would be totally in
Hey,
line
for
with
record,
the way
shortest role
the
play
universe is played
Yeah, I
out.
just rolled
No.
91.
No,
so
he's
I'd
quite tall.
still not be.
He's quite a tall character.
I'm 6'8".
He's
That's
said
what I
he's quite
said.
a short character.
I'm
He's quite a tall character.
I'm 6'8".
But he's thin and white and
Fucking elf. Big
I'm
ass
I'm
elf.
110 years old and 6'8".
no, you see a human.
right. You said human, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell. Yeah.
No, you
I
see a human.
Oh, well, I see a human.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
You
one
won.
ear.
The one directly in front of me.
I'll fully admit, he's playing an elf.
Yeah.
You see a human.
In the same gross clothes.
I'm just not good at keeping secrets.
I will shoot the one straight ahead of me.
The straight
three,
south?
3 squares south. Yep.
Okay, the unwounded one.
He's running away. Stop running. We're trying to save you.
Okay, he has a 30 defense.
You're moving at a 3, right?
30 defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of your encumbrance.
Yeah.
We are so slow.
And
If I wasn't, I'd be on these guys, like, bashing their heads open.
So heavy and
And
so
12D.
12B.
D.
D.
They're heading after the
Okay.
one attacking him.
And that is a 44.
44.
I would run through all that. I do some of
Bullet strikes muscle and tendons in the thigh. He takes 15 hits. He is stunned without parry.
Be fine.
I was assuming the dwarf is dead.
He is bleeding badly.
yeah, he sent me the whisper. And, I was
And
like,
in pain.
"Oh."
At least you got.
He whispered back the aw. Oh, okay, that's Andy. So we go to William is still unconscious. George.
Always me.
If only somebody had lay on hands.
George.
I'm the right priest.
So what if I go in negatives?
Then you technically you add a round of stun.
Okay.
Okay, if your net effect is negative.
Okay.
So is that what you got? Okay, so add a round of stun.
Okay. I just won't erase it for this round.
Okay. You can still spend resolve If you
I'm
want to get
out.
rid of it. Oh, you're out of it? Oh, that's weird for you.
I started with like 2 resilience. So
Okay.
I didn't put a lot into that.
So that was George, William, Thad.
You can't see me.
Okay. Ben?
Nope. That was my first move.
Okay.
You move 1 more square for a second though.
Okay.
So defensive.
It
Yeah.
actually is kind of what happened with my duel, because I moved too far the first move, and I got like 1 square. That was like, oh, shit. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Technically, when you're moving, if you're going into an area you don't have visibility for, you should move blind and count that as your move, even if it's a 5-foot step, because then whatever you have left, you're taking in the sight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like in your case, you stepped out of the tomb and then continued your move south.
Yeah.
You should have done a 5-foot step and then, as your second move, gone south.
Which kind of worked out a little bit.
That might have saved you.
I don't have to declare my parry now, right?
If you are going to parry, you got to declare your parry now.
Yeah, remember we changed that.
Yep. Otherwise, you are not parrying if they jump you.
And I can't split my parry, right?
You absolutely can split your parry. All you have to declare is how many points you're putting towards parry.
Oh,
When they attack you, you choose how much you use.
full parry.
Okay.
Which is only 50% skill.
Right, because you're heavy weapon.
That's still a lot.
Okay, Ben.
Charge right here, slicing at this one.
You can't-
on me. Charging.
Why can't he?
That's too far, isn't it? Or no, that's 8 yards, so that's 2 actions for you.
Which-
So the charge and the second move are the same.
No, the charge can be a single move or a double move. If it's a double move, you get plus 20. If it's a single move, you get plus 10.
He doesn't have enough time to reach that spot, is what he was saying.
Okay.
It was an
No,
it was an 8-yard move.
And anybody can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have done that. Fuck.
I
Okay.
honestly thought you were going to.
I was going to, but I didn't realize.
Well, no, you're moving up more cautiously, full defense, in case they jumped you. The soldier charges in front of you.
That's fine.
Figure
with me.
that's.
That's fine. With me.
I mean, I would be fine with that.
Wait,
Just welcome.
plus 10
Will let me heal
defense.
people
Why?
on the ground.
Plus 10 charge.
This is my
'Cause it's only
minimum,
one
but I
move
can
to get
cast
to
it
there.
from being away.
Okay.
Defense.
His
for
defense for that one is
This one lets me
you get plus 20, and he has a defense of 20
This
Zero.
one lets me
Okay.
bring things back to life.
I'm coming back.
because he's currently stunned.
Oh, 92. He did.
He's going to take a hit.
Take a big hit.
Probably, yeah.
28 E
You,
slashing.
you guys only do big hits.
28 E slashing with a 30 crit.
Okay. 30 on an E. He avoids your main effort, but you nick him on your recovery. 3 hits, bleeding 1.
341.
Okay.
Scratched him real
And
good.
then I'll basically attempt to defend the war priest.
Okay, that's whatever you end up doing with what you got left. What are your other guys doing?
They are going to continue moving down to the other guy. That guy can get to here, and then Adam will move in 3 more squares, and
Okay, that was 4 squares. That was 8
Oh.
yards.
Oh, oops. Sorry. Right here.
It tells you the measurement when you're dragging it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he'll reload.
He can't reload on the move with a crossbow.
Yeah, he moved once.
He can't spend a reload with the crossbow. He has to be stationary with a crossbow. Crossbows require a mechanical reload.
Okay, then he'll stay there.
Okay. Now, is it a 1-action reload for the crossbow? Or is
the
it-
mechanics we're using, yes.
I thought a crossbow was 2 actions.
Carter was using 2. You were letting him run it over into the next turn.
You can, yes.
But yeah, it's a heavy crossbow.
Yeah. Light crossbow should be a 2.
Heavy crossbow takes 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So light crossbow should take 2.
Yeah, light crossbow
2 actions.
At the start of each round.
says
so
1
yeah.
reload.
It's a
Does
heavy-
it?
But the heavy
heavy
says
deals
2.
now.
Encumbrance 3, but 2. But
Okay, so technically you can reload it in half an action, and then unless I define that as rounds.
yeah, it might be. I think.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I think.
What's the reload of the
Because
bow?
Gorp took like 3 rounds to reload the heavy crossbow. You
Okay,
just,
so-
the
Well,
back
that-
reloading.
Well, that was
0.
before I had realized this
Longbow.
A
information.
bow is 0. Longbow
Bow is 0. Yeah, you can fire that once a round. So okay, define that as a round then.
So
1
heavy
full
crossbow's
round to
gonna take
2 full
2
rounds.
full rounds.
Right, and you can't be moving during that time.
Okay, then yeah, you'll just spend this round to reload.
Reload. Okay.
What? You
Um,
can get all the way?
Yeah, one more action.
they're going a little slower. They're being cautious.
I guess.
Carter.
Dashing? You got a dash step there.
I guess.
Apologies.
You want to move in from the east?
Sure, I'll charge that one right there with my staff. Whack him over
Do I see that him charging me?
He charges into the fight.
Brian, for whom you don't
I
know.
don't have a pistol out.
You don't.
Never mind.
It's laying on the ground next to the creatures.
Well, I have one. I pulled it when I moved, but
And
it's
fired
empty. It's empty.
Yeah.
I could pistol whip him.
Good.
Fast shot work with pistol
You
whip.
could pistol stab him.
You just throw it.
Take it.
So the tall human I think comes running out and strikes at the northern one.
Me.
It's a dead dip.
Whoa. Oh, hello. Yeah, right there.
There you go.
And then I get an extra plus 20 for charge.
You know it's gonna be so sad that you around his back so he kills you.
Sure.
Okay.
Did another one come out of the water at you?
Yeah. Well, it's the one that's still been there.
Okay.
Well, this is the one.
He has a 30.
He has a base 30. Yes, 30 defense.
She rolled.
What are you using?
I rolled an 88
Quarter steps
Okay.
are phenomenal.
plus my 51, so 71,
Okay.
and then I subtracted 30, so
35
it's 58
EK.
plus 71.
Starting character.
It's an elf. Well, not to your
human.
knowledge. So 35 E crush, and then the critical.
That's not even mad.
Critical's a 97.
Well, that's a way to enter the game.
Carter's new to this.
I'm immediately terrified by this.
He's
thing.
new to this whole role playing thing. He's still playing the stupid boatman.
Yeah. I don't think I was playing. I
Okay,
think that
so
was
so the
me.
tall mutated human runs from the trees, runs up to the first creature, swings a quarterstaff at it, smacks it square in the face. I can't read it because it's too small. He doesn't have a visor, so he crushes the face of the creature, killing it instantly. It takes 30 extra hits. You get a plus 20. You still have 1 action to do.
Welcome to the
Oh,
party,
it,
guys.
It gives him another action.
Gives him another action.
Howdy ho, neighborino.
It's still your action
Oh,
and their action.
and he's still alive.
No, that guy just got his face crushed.
Okay. Well.
Do it again.
Oh no, I'm okay.
You have 1 standard action,
I'll come over here and I'll start trying to.
and then he charges you.
I
He comes
took-
up, baseball bats the creature, and then steps up to you.
Well.
Okay?
Can I
Nope.
speak as I move?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't have battle.
Correct. Okay. The rest of the bad guys go.
It was a gentle.
Okay.
Strong elephant at him.
Not that I have much left. That one that's over there fighting Ben now. Recovers from his stun. He'll take a swipe at you. It probably won't
92.
matter. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I am so happy.
Okay.
I am happy.
He bleeds a whole bunch. And then the one down by you, since they're not actually sending any reinforcements to you. What's your defense?
70.
Yep. 78. I don't think it's going to hit you
Get near you, you're
because
on
your
fire.
defense is super powerful.
I'm in a
No,
wall.
it doesn't hit you.
Fire.
Okay, it
Cast like 300.
burns again
You guys didn't. I'm
Die
going.
already.
and bleeds. Yeah, it falls to the ground.
Aha.
You want to throw on up?
He didn't need anybody.
I
Yeah.
guess. Reinforcements
Well, he
refuse
just
to
needed
come.
a bunch of decoys
Yeah,
to
I guess
die.
Hey, it only took 4 people. I'm here at the bar.
Okay. Andy.
Well, I will use my relentless
The wizard marks that off as a success.
to disengage the guy beside me.
Okay.
Wizard 1, everyone else 0.
As I move, I will pull my pistol.
Drop your other
As
one.
I drop the other one,
Okay.
I pull another pistol.
So you're gonna be able, you can always find Andy because you just follow the trail of pistols.
Yep, it's like breadcrumbs, guys. It's like breadcrumbs. And it's worth money, so pick them up along the way.
Just gonna point blank the new guy.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense because I haven't done any violent action towards him.
You rushed me.
What about the other guy that's trying to eat the soldier?
I haven't seen him eat the soldier. He tried to eat me. That's why I shot him.
Yeah, he ate my shield.
So I will
Okay.
point my pistol and take the round to aim.
Okay.
The rest of it to aim.
Okay.
If he moves towards me,
Tell him to hold his ground or something.
I will tell him to hold his ground.
Okay.
Stay away, Stinky.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
You come back to being a pirate?
I can't understand you anyways. I don't have battle language. I don't think you have battle language.
If he spends his action, he can speak.
I was like, oh!
Assuming you speak Reichspiel.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Well, it's on the character generation. I don't know if elves speak
Well,
Reichspiel.
that's gonna be fantastic. We got a guy in the group who doesn't speak.
He's over there just like
Do I speak
I
right?
am looking it up.
My halfling has a few languages.
bleeding doesn't
It
just
is
go
possible
away.
you do not, but I think you did.
Well, it does.
Do not
Bleeding
It
would
takes a
stop
while.
blood. Yeah.
Elves.
Do not speak
Bad.
Reichspiel?
Yes.
My
Elves
halfling
start
actually
with
has a few
Elthone,
uncommon
but-
languages. So
I know there's something in here about
Somewhat
Reichspiel.
Yeah, it says that all
All
characters are
I
known
was-
to know Reichspiel in the beginning.
I would assume so. Otherwise, it'd be awfully
Right.
awkward for
Wait.
I
groups.
was gonna say, what am I supposed to do then? Like,
Just put
Yeah,
out
it says
earmuffs.
all characters
Yeah.
are assumed to be fluent in Reichspiel,
Okay.
the language of the Empire, and do
Okay.
not need to take it as a skill.
Right, which is the equivalent of common. So, not a problem. So, he tells you to stand your ground and stay away and that you're stinky.
Stanky.
George?
thank you, thank.
I sit there being stunned, probably.
Okay.
I'm still bleeding, by the way, people.
You are.
We don't have masks.
Everybody's covered in blood.
Imagine being able to roll dice.
Yeah. Some of you can't even roll dice. Thad, what would you like to do? The soldier just charged past you and mauled the guy.
I'll step up
I think the wall dropped.
Okay.
and smash him.
Maybe.
That's okay.
The
For some
bad guy,
reason,
not the soldier.
the guy went down. Okay.
What's his defense?
I can take the wall down.
You can
His
probably
defense
hit me. I
for
use my
him
shield.
Is 0.
Oh no.
Fumble again.
Watch it. Did you break a new hammer?
No.
Did you fumble it?
No.
Oh man. Nobody ever fumbles.
Armor class 1?
No, armor type 1.
Fuck off. 42 E crush.
Okay, he's gone.
Wait, is that all?
Oh, there's a guy standing in my way.
With a 2. on the
2.
dice.
That does 3 extra hits. He goes down.
Resurrection.
Nice job.
What took you so long?
You're the one that didn't attack him
Ben.
first. You're the one that didn't
Ben.
attack him first.
Ben.
Then
Yes.
Your
okay.
turn.
Do I see any more enemies?
Yeah, there's a unusually like
Mutant.
Wanky.
yeah, and when I say tall and lanky, it's like
Slender.
yeah, it's like unnaturally so from any human you've ever seen. like somebody was on the rack and stretched an extra 6 to 8 inches without dying.
Okay. I'll go ahead and call over my men, and we'll regroup and effectively
that's what it is,
emphasize to
Cover him?
Lucky Man to
Okay.
surrender.
Okay, so the rest of the group seems to be ignoring you as you burn and bleed.
I'm bleeding.
So,
I haven't had a chance
medicine.
to act yet.
oh, yes, you did. You stepped up and hit the guy.
Well, yeah, I destroyed one of them. Give me a break.
Okay, and you're gonna walk away from the lanky
I don't
dude.
think so, at least. But
We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next like 12 seconds.
Okay. Thad, what would you like to do?
You see if I
Okay,
can
now
I know what
with
everybody
that
else
said-
in general is doing.
With that said,
Hmm?
I did see it come up and smash the face off of one of them.
You
right?
did, and then turn around directly to the gunslinger who backed away, warning him to stay away.
But I didn't fire on it.
He didn't fire on it, and the guy doesn't seem to be making any aggressive moves at this
Is he
point.
still fighting one?
No. He's sort of collapsed to the ground at this
Oh,
point.
then I run over to him.
Okay, so you have like 4 rounds before the priest gets to you.
Clink, clink.
I'm still alive. If that matters.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off the bleeding until at least your stun is gone. However long that takes.
Well, I am the medic.
I understand
so
that.
21 wounds later.
I'm sorry. Built like a tank. Give me a break.
Did he drop the firewall, or are you catching on fire?
Went away.
He's trying to help. He was like, ah,
Okay. So you come over to him. He is coated in blood. He's bleeding.
Yeah. I'll immediately give him a healing poultice
Okay.
to stop the bleeding.
Now, okay, that's fine.
Or no, the bleed stop. The bleed. I wrote it down as bleed.
You're gonna do the bleed stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give him one of the bleed stops.
Okay. So you give him that, and your bleeding stops.
After we catch the body.
Yeah, I had 42.
Your armor has gone away.
But you don't know that.
Well,
And then I will start checking on.
Are you conscious?
Yes, I still am.
Okay.
Oh, no way.
I'll go over to the dwarf and check on the dwarf.
Okay. So the dwarf is hollow.
Okay, so
His
there's no
his guts are spread out all around. It does not look like you could save him with your medicine skill.
All right, I'll do a
Put
quick.
the stuff back in.
I'll do a quick blessing over him.
Okay.
But
Gorp is floating in the water. Sorry, Dip is floating in the water. Gorp is laying chewed up and in pieces.
is he floating face down in
Yeah.
the water? Oh, so he's dead.
With numerous bite marks in it, with a pool of blood around going down the
Okay.
river.
You shouldn't be
I can pull him in while you take care of the mutant.
Okay, you're still conscious.
Yeah, I'm still conscious.
Okay.
Or take care of the mutant.
I have
One more.
119 hit points.
I could
left.
pull him into the ground so he doesn't drift.
That's the nature of the criticals.
That sucked.
That's part of the reason I've always liked Rolemaster is you can die at a drop of at a moment's notice.
Yep.
You can be as tough as possible and a good series of rolls and you're dead. The best you can do is minimize your chances.
Never leave the soldier.
That, like I said, fundamentally you guys split up 3 different ways.
I'm eventually going to get times
So-
3 of what I am.
Anyways,
I survived the cannibal swarm.
they're off distracted with the bodies and the wounded. You guys are surrounding it. He, I don't think, is making any aggressive actions at this point.
I'll put my hand.
Puts his hands up, holding that big quarterstaff bat.
Yeah.
I'll drop that on the ground.
Okay, he drops his staff.
I forgot about you. But you're safe.
Is he?
I don't want to bleed no more.
See one of them chewing on him.
You're the one who all left the building.
But they're full now, so they're not aggressive.
That's right. Once they're done eating,
I was
we're
going
good.
through the thought process of like,
What's
should I
saying
just
3
like,
people
Look
in one
over
class?
and see one of them walking off the building like.
He's holding his arm. He's holding an
Look at his
arm.
arm with the little the blade goes shank shank.
Yeah, you see one walk out of the out of the temple. He's chewing on a turkey leg, but it's not turkey.
Might be. I
I was
will.
gonna let it go and see how far it went.
If he puts his hands up, I will lower my pistol.
He drops his quarterstaff, raises his hand in a sign of surrender.
I will lower for my pistol, I will put my rapier away, and I will pull out a bleed stop and drink it because I don't like being
Bleeding?
bleeding
Okay.
or
So
bleeding at all.
consider 3 more rounds of bleeding.
Okay.
And then you've taken the bleed stop. Meanwhile, a group of soldiers are gathering around the tall, lanky person. What do you guys want to do?
What are you?
Now, to the dwarf? In what way?
As in, I'm going to
Puts
give him, like,
advantages
last
on
rights.
Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're dealing with the bodies and
Put the organs
Okay,
back in, it
that's
puts
fine.
bandages, he'll be fine tomorrow.
that's right. That is standard Rolemaster. He'll be fine tomorrow. My arm, my leg, my neck is broken. I'll be good by morning.
Can anybody swim?
The wizard is waiting out to get the body. Okay.
Perfect.
Now, for context, none of you have ever heard or have ever seen or met an elf. Okay? And his character is intentionally stylized, dressed, etc., to look human. Okay? So you as players know he's playing an elf. Obviously, that's an explanation, but to all intents and purposes, there's no reason to ever suspect he's an elf because he looks human. He's dressed like a human, like a local. He's just
You said you're 6'8"?
6'8" and maybe 150 pounds.
Yeah.
And 110 years old, but you don't know that.
Right. I mean, if he was human, he would stand out in a massive crowd.
Right. I mean, because the average height is like 5'8" to 5'10".
Right.
He's already a foot taller.
200, 250 pounds.
And he's not enough meat on his bones.
Right. Okay.
I'm 5'11".
And you just
very
defeated
tall
20-some cannibals,
Right. That were
and the town is
elongated.
starving.
Yeah.
We can talk about this.
Okay. Now, he doesn't seem hostile at this point,
Right.
but keep all those facts in mind as
Yeah.
far as how you interact with him.
Like I said, I didn't
He's
put away my
hostile.
pistol.
He's not hungry anymore.
That's right. He ate a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's no longer hungry.
Who are you?
He reaches down, and starts chewing on the intestine from the dwarf.
Who are you?
Listen,
I'm listening. Who are
Not a
you?
whole lot. Just so you know.
Can I go ahead and move my
you,
people?
no need to be aggressive.
Can you what?
Can I move my people?
We can just
Yeah.
relax, okay? Why? What are you guys doing?
What are we doing? Well, we came to check out this dilapidated, whatever, temple.
But he's covered in blood. Obviously, been
I've
hit a few times.
This hurts. Okay, I don't
Look at
usually
his eye.
bleed.
The weapons
I don't
actually
usually
are
bleed,
carried.
friends.
carried. So. Is the broadsword on there?
Person,
Broadsword.
I dodge the attacks, but
I think that's the only thing I didn't write down.
Yep.
No, and I'll immediately. Sorry about the window, Frederick.
And not that it's gonna matter anymore, but Sean.
Scrape my butt on your book and smash one of your windows.
Smash him with my
Yeah,
hammer.
yeah. So
okay. This
Smash him
guy,
with a hammer. Welcome to the group.
But Sean had implied that axe might
Where did
have
you-
special properties.
where did
in
you
the
come
future.
from?
Okay.
I am here to take you guys somewhere.
Is this
Oh,
a
no.
Is this another great axe?
My hand tightens on the.
Oh yeah, I have a great axe.
Where you?
No,
Wow. Okay.
Plus
Listen.
I have that.
First
I-
thing he says, I'm taking you somewhere.
Ed, I have information that is relevant to your guys' goals. As weird as this might sound, I've been watching your progressions for the past little while. Okay?
How long
You're
is
not
that?
creeping me out any less right now.
How long is that?
So you guys came into this town, right? Which is unusual. Nobody comes here. It's a desert, barren wasteland where everyone's gonna die anyways. But
It's a desert.
It's a forested region. There's no desert here.
oh well,
but
there's nothing to eat.
There's
I
no
meant to
dessert.
say it's
There's no
dessert.
there's no desserts here. Okay, I got that.
It's
Okay,
dessert.
thanks.
That's why they're all starving.
Everyone's eating each other, but we have a place where these sort of things
The first thing I always
Aren't.
go to is dessert.
as prominent in our society.
eating people?
Trappings, tattoos, and shame.
Yep.
That's what the dwarf had. Traffic
That's all he
tattoos
gets.
and shit.
So you have a place?
Hold on.
Gotta
Pause.
collect his shame.
Pause dialogue. I gotta reread what Sean said.
Huh?
Who's this Sean?
Were
It's the
you,
one.
were you really this broke?
Pause dialogue.
Damn it.
You know who was funding him?
Meanwhile, I'm moving the sailor.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are gathering anything useful from the bodies. I'm fine with
you wanna
that.
see what's all on me then?
No.
I thought I was wealthy. 'cause
Don't
I
worry
had
about it right
20
now. I mean, he'll
rats,
get the
okay?
stuff. That's fine.
Whatever it was.
You had 10 fucking
Okay.
dinner.
So-
That's it.
10 pennies.
Basically,
Hey, you chose
I'm
your
going
pick, I
to,
chose my
It's
pick.
5 days.
put a lot of your
survival
shit in a
for me
sack
right there.
because
So,
I just can't really
if you were-
carry an extra breastplate
I understand
and all that.
you guys are
I don't know if
here
you can carry a lot of
I
it.
assume the breastplate is completely trashed at this point, though.
Well, I mean,
It's serviceable.
okay.
Did you
Like
say
they kind of
breastplate?
only ripped out his whole stomach and everything, so I would assume the breastplate's along with it.
Did you say breastplate?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
We're doing some role playing.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
guys.
hey,
Hold
focus
We're
on
doing
that
some,
stuff.
We're doing some role playing.
so obviously,
All right. So
I haven't been sticking around here because I'm not a cannibal. Actually, I think these guys are pretty weird.
for
In fact,
and I'll start doing that.
I know you guys
Yeah.
were
Guys
looking
as well.
Okay.
into seeing. I know you guys heard some
But I'm not
stories
very
about
good with
some refugees that might have ran into the forest a while ago, and evidently, I know where they are. In fact, I am one of them. So, if you have an interest, I'd be willing
We'll
to
find
take
out.
you there to talk to my leader, who you guys might have heard stories about or might be familiar with. Her name is
Sigrid.
Who's
Sounds like you're making it down.
Bronze.
It's Franz. With an 18.
Her name is Sigrid.
you don't know that.
That's the name we've heard in town.
Yes, and that sounds accurate. So,
This guy's story is sounding dubious.
Yeah.
I would like to take you guys.
Exactly.
Is his name Franz? Yeah, Franz. Franz. That's the name.
I would like to take you guys to go meet them because right now we're trying to build the reinforcements to do something about these nobles because they are a bunch of meanies and they keep killing people.
Nobles suck.
They do suck a lot. They're absolutely.
I'm not
pieces of
over
garbage.
I'm not even in that class.
Basically,
No, was actually class.
the nobilities. So a plague hit our
Click.
town, right? And so us and a bunch of refugees ran into the woods, and then all of a sudden the nobility started doing experiments on people, and the noblewoman and her family are experimenting with the serfs, and which people are arrested and never return. Which, as I've seen, you guys witnessed that in that big large group, and your valiant efforts to save him were notable, but
He's not there.
I'm not there.
oh, okay,
I'm
never
dealing
mind.
with the corpses.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I appreciate
basically,
you.
there
He
is.
yells at you from across the field.
You were there.
You don't suck.
But basically, we have a hidden camp in the forest.
I think he's talking about me.
And I've come here to scout and observe the village for news. And then while I was here, I just ran across you guys and noticed you guys might be a valuable asset to help us build the courage to assault the castle and destroy the nobility.
That's usually my job.
So
It's nice being
I would
outside
like
of the
to
equation.
take you to go see Sigrid, the leader of this camp. And
Ranger?
anyways, I've seen you defending the town, killing cannibals, all that good stuff. And I really think,
I keep forgetting.
and actually, Sigrid was a former priest here at one point. We also, if you guys are interested in more information, There's
Would you
also
like to know more?
you can go to hilda.com. Hilda is a waitress at the tavern who's also a spy for our camp. And I think you guys should follow me. That way we can get down to business with this nobility issue.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Shoot him.
I'm gonna call Friedrich over if he's done doing his thing.
Yeah,
It's gonna take me a while.
Okay.
yeah. You guys get over to him probably faster.
Okay, I'll go over to him.
Does
Don't
take
move.
4 actions to get over there.
I can shoot you from pretty far away.
Well, he has 4 soldiers around him.
Right.
I think you're being.
So I'm being cautious. So I go over to my war priest friend and give him the rundown. I found our inn.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
No, no,
I have no idea what.
No, no.
I heard the Hilda.com joke, but I literally was tuning him out.
Yeah, because you were way over there.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, so I come over. Listen, so he is from the group that ran into the forest.
Oh.
Okay.
Sigrid is their leader. She was a priest in the area, and they are attempting to build forces to go after the family. He said that they're doing experiments on the townsfolk for whatever reason. He hasn't given us that information yet. If you want to verify the story, we can talk to Hilda in town, but he's given us access to their camp, which isn't surrounded by cannibals.
Okay.
And it might be a place for us to rest as a group.
My question to you is: I understand that in the kingdom, mutants are allowed now, but are we really going to trust a mutant?
He's tall and lanky.
How loud are they being?
Dude, we're like 100 feet away.
They're across the way. You're being held by the guards.
Yeah. He's not just, hey, this guy! I cry a little bit, one single tear for you as I walk over there, by the way.
You notice all of his shit's on me. Like,
Yeah, he has a sack he's been putting things into.
Well, if we're in town,
yeah,
we're dealing with cannibals the entire time.
I understand, but we have got to bury. Look, I'm totally down with getting the fuck out of town. We need to bury our compatriots.
Oh, absolutely.
Before we leave. And the problem with that is they're going to get dug up if we don't bury them on holy ground. Which, to that effect, the holy ground, is it just inside the church, or am I feeling
Correct.
it outside the church?
Correct. Only inside the church.
Can we tune them inside?
Yeah, let's do a funeral pyre.
Okay.
Let's do a funeral pyre.
Can somebody make fire?
Oh, who has that talent?
Most people with a flint and steel.
Yeah.
So
I'll pull out
after
my
we,
flint and steel.
Yeah, but you need tender bodies that just don't burn normally.
So after we bury our compatriots, we can
Burn them, yeah.
burn them, and then make our way into the forest. Follow them. I feel
do
like
they have rations?
they're surviving in there, and
Okay.
if they're surviving, I holler back to you. Hey, are all your animals have 2 heads or 1 head?
I guess you're just gonna have to go and find out.
No. Like, do you have 2-headed chickens or 1-headed chickens?
We prefer our chickens one-headed.
Okay, good enough. Okay.
I don't trust this guy.
You can stay here with the cannibals.
So if you want to cremate them, it'll take you a couple of hours to gather the wood and materials. You can certainly burn them at that point. It will obviously make a lot of smoke and potentially draw attention, if that matters to you.
Doesn't matter.
No, we need to burn our friends.
Yeah. So,
Hey,
we have
where's the-
3 bodies, right?
Where's
You've taken care of the other 2?
where's
Where's
Isaac?
Yeah, Isaac. Let's go. I left him in the church.
We forgot him.
He was unconscious, but he would survive. His knee looked pretty gnarly though. Like his leg was the wrong direction.
I'll go retrieve him while you're doing your rites and whatnot, because I don't do any of that anyway.
All right.
Somebody broke your window, and I take off.
He's got chunks of glass sticking out of his face.
I'm pretty now. I will go back to him first.
To the wizard?
And,
He's right next to you.
the
The lanky dude?
lanky guy. I will put my pistol away.
Okay.
They just put it to your head. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Hey! we'll take you up on your offer, but we have to get rid of our dead first.
Get rid of our dead.
Bring us your dead. I'm only mostly dead. But so it's going to take a couple hours. Are you willing to wait?
Guess I got nothing better to do. Am I allowed to move, or do I just have to sit here?
Well, you can go around. We need to be able to do this for our friends.
Am I gonna be followed by all these big burly soldiers the entire time?
Milton, do we trust this guy?
Outside.
Listen, he stopped a guy from absolutely destroying me, so I'm gonna trust him. If you guys do, that's
Still
fine.
aimed your gun.
As I walk away from him to go check on Isaac,
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my pistols off the ground that I dropped.
Okay.
All three of them.
Retrieve your gun.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll point out my vision's faded out by
You
this
fight
point.
a ghoul with a gun.
No.
It's unloaded, but
He's over there
still
going.
points at it.
And I will go inside to where Isaac. Man.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
Andy, I'll point out my vision is already faded.
I'll
don't know
point
that.
out.
You don't know that. I know you don't know that.
Come on, screen.
Is this a door that's over here?
No. Stop.
Oh, okay.
I come in and there's a bed.
I would allowed to move around. My bad.
You're allowed to move around. I wanted to at least mark you as not
Oh,
dead.
dear.
Reload. Or not. Oh, never mind. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Well,
Where'd the rest of all my
and do I? So I don't. Oh, now I see a person. I was like,
I was
I don't
gonna
see
switch back
anybody.
and forth between the book.
Yeah, he's laying there. I think he had a broken leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, his knee was shattered.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus 90 or minus 90 just from the knee.
just want to listen for his breath.
It's fairly ragged. I mean, he's not in great condition, but he's alive.
I will pour a healing draught in his mouth.
Okay.
I guess if he's breathing.
It won't take much to fully heal me.
Do you roll it or do I roll it?
You roll it. D10. Or no, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
it's toughness bonus. Whatever his toughness bonus is.
Toughness bonus.
yeah.
Healing draughts are just a flat number.
Yeah.
So.
Mine's the random.
Yeah.
Toughness bonus times 5.
When I use my heal skill on his leg to like brace it or whatever, am I going to be rolling to try to minimize
Yes.
the penalty?
You could reduce the penalty as well as improve the healing rate.
Okay.
I will.
When we get to that point, I'll roll.
I'll need a
I
couple
will
of those too.
scoop him
I'll
up.
need a couple of those too.
Okay, so you heal him, which wakes him up,
Oh,
and
he's
then
awake.
now he is.
Oh.
And then you scoop him up with that shattered leg, which
I thought
puts
he
him in.
said that he had. I thought he just said.
No, he hasn't come
fixed
over
his
here.
leg.
No,
No, I haven't fixed his leg.
I thought he meant prior, like he had done something to his leg. Oh.
no, he
Well, I'm not-
he
if
checked
his
him.
leg's still sitting like this. I ain't doing.
No, his leg is more like this.
Oh yeah. No,
So,
I'm not.
no,
He's looking at his own age.
I mean, you pick him up and his leg is just sort of wobbling there,
It's one of those flexible people.
and it's waving the direction it's not supposed to be waving.
No, it's just one of those really flexible people that have no
Run
joints.
some dirt on
You,
it, you'll be fine.
You all right there, buddy? As he screams at my
Yeah,
Pretty
scoop
much.
him up.
I pour
Ah!
a potion in his mouth to wake him up, and he wakes up to a world of agony.
I'm gonna carefully put him back down.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you guys hear a bloody murder scream from inside the church.
He must have learned cauterized.
You gotta live, friend. And then I will. I'll head back out the front door and be like, "Listen, you need to come handle this, or you're gonna have another one burn." He's awake.
I can hear that. Okay, I'll go see if I can.
Okay, so I'm assuming some of you are going to start gathering wood and so forth for a
Yeah,
pyre.
that's mainly going to be me.
And in the meantime, whoever your medic is, the cleric, is going to do some attempted first aid. So, okay. Now, assuming you're trying to set his leg.
Right.
Okay. I need a medicine check. It's going to have a modifier based on the severity of the wound. Okay. Roll. I'll tell you whether you're successful or not.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll. 136.
136. Okay. So you set the leg. It effectively reduces the penalty by 36. Okay. while you have that splint, you have half speed for movement.
It's like those crippled people that we saw in town.
Yeah, I can jump a dude out and get him a wheelchair right now.
Go fight the dog. Come on. My money's on you.
No, get the two-headed sheep. Get the two-headed sheep.
Is
Did
that
you
the only penalty injury you
I
have?
might be the only thing I've ever
other
said
than
that
hit points?
I thought, yeah, okay.
Hit points is what knocked him out effectively.
The hit points is already gone.
Right. Yeah, that's been healed, which is why he woke up. And
That might
I'm
be the
fully
first
feed.
thing I've ever said that's
Okay.
funny.
okay.
All right, and he had wounds I'm going to work on too.
That small.
When you
healing-
come back, we'll handle it.
That small healing drop is all it took me to get you back to full HP.
Well, yeah, you didn't lose a lot of hit points. It was the broken leg that took you out.
Builders?
Not just broken leg.
Oh,
broken
they're going to be.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other
starts
aspect.
with an A.
With given a severe injury like that,
You want the
without
build it?
magical healing
right here, it's the-
or enhanced healing, like a hospital or something like that, and even with a hospital, without magic, there's a better than decent chance you will have a permanent injury that can't be healed.
I got.
That's why I
got
sent
Pacific
Jonathan
event
to
that.
the hospital.
Okay, there are mechanics in the game that can heal it, but that's why there's also a very long list of prosthetics in the game.
I bought.
Like,
I bought
it may be
medicine.
better to amputate and give you a peg leg.
I bought medicine to help with the build.
Put,
Roll a river woman.
put like a rack of knives inside.
For
the-
you, what am I
Oh,
rolling?
that'd be really cool.
I have a torn. I have
No,
cut
have,
muscles in
have
my leg,
beer.
and
Have
then I have a
beer.
cut neck.
Like in Pirates of the
Let's do the leg
Caribbean.
first.
Pop
You
off
don't need the
leg.
neck.
Yeah, literally.
Not as
Hey,
great.
Tim Dana Peg Leg. The beer.
81.
That's so
81. Okay, yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean you can patch it up somewhat, but not able to reduce the.
All right, your neck. See if I can tourniquet your neck.
Yeah, make it extra tight.
Fucking kill him.
Rolled a 1.
Okay.
Do I roll again? Yeah. And a 70.
Okay.
So is that,
That's a negative 69 plus your skill.
so that would be a negative 20.
Okay. So it's patched.
Okay.
Not able to do anything.
He doesn't
Kinda
have
hard
any
to
breath
breathe.
left.
That means it needs to be tighter.
Yeah.
You guys finger in the hole.
Okay.
Just
It's patched.
Put a thumb in it.
I get negative.
No, just
You don't have any
like, all
further
the way through the
negatives.
neck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Running around with a minus 70 on everything. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Don't expect any magic.
Hey, am I supposed to be able to feel back in my neck through here?
so I obviously am not going to be collecting wood.
Yeah, that's
You're not going to be collecting what?
No,
That's me and my.
I would
That's
use
fine.
my, fortune or
So,
whatever.
Is there any other stuff that you guys want to do while you have a few hours while the soldiers are collecting wood?
I'm going to sit down with our new lanky friend and
Talk to him.
try to get as much information out of him as possible.
He's
Okay.
still tearing
Get it
it
out,
Can one of you guys
study him and his
Okay.
mannerisms and stuff.
Go ahead and give me another
Yes,
perception check.
I'll ask for that. Adam needs a breastplate.
I always know north while I'm unconscious.
No, you don't.
Resolve one of the permanent things.
No.
No, resilience is.
Yeah, resilience or fate.
82?
Resilience.
18?
82.
82. Okay. So, I mean, he can share whatever information he wants with you regarding where you're going and what he wants to do, and you can ask him whatever questions. But
You're a little oddly curious for your own good.
Oh, he's got a male coif as well.
As I'm sitting there, I know it's not a revolver, but I'm just
He's got
rolling
a
across the
coif
leg
as
like
well.
they do in movies.
What's that?
No, I'm serious.
which is weird, given it's not a revolver.
Kill me in no city.
I'll give that to him at 4.
He's alternatively
Is that
emptying and then
bonus?
reloading his pistol in an intimidating way.
Oh.
I'm
Like,
asking if
as
that
I-
brings my armor level up 1.
No,
No.
just because you.
So did you want to ask me something, or
So,
5 to your
Protection
DB.
from crit?
Is it 5 for a coif?
5.
Okay,
That's
5
cool.
for you.
so
got
how
plus
long
5,
have you
but it
guys
protects
been
you
in
from crits in
the
head.
woods?
So
Months, years?
And you get
a
Borgar.
long time?
Halfway through the battle.
Like months or years?
A long time. It's kind of hard to keep track of days in the middle of the woods.
Matt, while you're
Not
working
really.
while
When
you're
the
working
sun
on your
comes up and
character,
some of
You're
the-
not there.
whisper me what
So-
character type it is,
You can't.
just so I have it, so I can come up with how to blend you in.
Somehow I rolled Gorp, or whatever you want, one of his people.
The river folk.
Yes,
So
Okay.
if you
A river woman.
everywhere else we've been,
Doesn't
The
technically
woods
have to be
are-
a woman if you don't want it to be.
Matt, what's it called?
A riverman or a riverwoman. They just
Matt.
in the interest of being inclusive, they alternate gender as far as the titles.
Gotcha.
Well, the good thing is you'll have a great excuse as to why you smell like fish all the time.
Oh.
Hey Matt,
so
what was
every
that head piece called?
Milk.
Go ahead,
So,
just speak
I
over
realized
it.
how stupid what I texted you was. So I'm not dying combat-wise, but over time I will die due to the bloody and broken leg that is still technically bloody and broken.
No.
It's set.
Well, it's set now.
I
The only reason you would die long term is if you can't get any food or water. Now, with a broken leg, you're not going anywhere.
I had 6
Um,
days
It's
of
fine.
food.
The infection
Right.
will kill you.
I do.
Right. The infection will kill you,
No.
or it will set even worse. I
Valuable
mean,
thing I had
It-
is food.
it was
Well,
this is the
better.
item I texted you. Bloody and broken that is still technically bleeding and broken. Why?
I don't
Why would I
know.
write that?
okay, work.
just a minute.
Okay.
We're doing this. We're talking about it all we want. So every other type of woods we've been in has been incredibly dangerous and full of crazy beasts. Are you guys having to deal with that every
One was actually quite welcoming. They offered me apples and water.
Like a horse.
Sure you didn't eat some bad mushrooms?
Come here.
So are you dealing with incursions from beasts every single day? Because I don't know if that's any better than
Well, here's your answer. If you be nice to them, they'll be nice to you.
to the beasts of the forest. Like,
Have you ever tried
Trolls.
being nice to them?
yeah, they spit acid on me.
Then you weren't being nice to them. We never had issues.
I
with
didn't
them.
shoot him in the face first.
Hey, they're never mean to us.
Okay, well then do we have your protection if we go there?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No?
I'm not responsible. My only job is to get you there. Once you're there, I don't care what you do.
Okay, so if you were watching us, is
Bloody
Secret,
murder, I don't
did she
care.
send you to get us? Or
Oh,
are
no.
you just taking us there because you
When
want
I
to eat
saw
us?
you guys, the priest guy over there start talking back to a noble, I got interested. So I started watching what you guys were doing.
See? Huh?
Do you know why the guards stink so bad?
There's no water to take showers or bathe.
Well, they stunk real bad.
Can I move
He
that?
doesn't have any. He's
You
in the
what?
same
Can I move that
armor.
to the field?
Yeah.
Have you seen the water?
You
With,
can
with
technically move around.
yeah, with difficulty you can move.
Dip
Okay.
Yeah,
I still want
There's
to
dead people in the water.
Like I said,
Craft him some
Only
crutches or
nobility
something
gets to do that.
Yes, if
Where'd
he's
you learn that
using
sweet trick
crutches,
with your
then he has
staff?
effectively a -1 on his move. Otherwise,
Is
he's
that
moving
good?
half.
Good genetics, I guess.
Okay, but those will occupy his hands
I guess.
as a trade-off
Oh yeah, he's not going to be very combat effective from now on, but
for a while. Yes.
yeah.
I got as much information as I think I'm not going to get anything from him anyway, so it's worth a try.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Got
The
as
only reason
much
I'm not
information as
giving
I'm
you
not
any
gonna get it.
information is because I don't have any other information.
Okay.
So I'm
So
just,
the need to kill him now?
So we've got broken leg,
Broken wizard.
broken wizard.
-7.
Okay.
have you tried to
So
wield-
we definitely need a safe place. So in all reality,
I only take the
I don't think we have a choice. We
15.
go back in town. There's no food.
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't matter how much money we
Well,
have.
you know, we didn't even finish going through the church. So I'm going to take a few minutes to do that.
You already looked.
Where
for
would
all
you like to go?
stupid
Well,
papers.
I'm going to. You're coming with me.
Are you sure you want me back in your church?
Yes.
Well,
I'll go with
everybody can come
Okay.
back inside.
I would love to explore this church with you.
No.
It's great bonding time.
No.
Bondage time.
Bondage time.
Bondage time.
Oh.
I have to get to know each of you on a personal basis. in
No
order for
mutants in the church.
a mutant.
So if I choose,
You think I'm a mutant? What makes you think that?
Yes, I think you're a mutant. I'm fucking 6 foot tall.
Like I told him, good genetics.
Genetics don't look that good to me. You don't have any meat on your bones.
That's why you're looking up at me. There's nothing to eat here. No one has meat on their bones.
No.
You gotta be glass half
Alright,
full.
So
so I'm
what
going
do
to
you-
take the soldier of the duelist,
No.
get back into the church,
Just no.
Okay.
right? You said it. it felt holy just around the altar.
Mhm.
Does it
Inside the main temple itself, that big room
right?
is holy ground. As soon as you walk in, you can feel it.
Okay,
The essence of Sigmar is still with this temple in this room.
excellent. Where's my character? Somewhere. Nope, that's not it. There it is. All right,
It's that we already went to the east side of it. So,
I know.
yeah.
Okay,
So, like I said, the soldiers are going to be occupied, at least the 3 of them,
Yes.
for some time. So if you guys want to further explore the church, you're welcome to do so while they're busy, or you can take them with you if you want to have a larger group. Doesn't matter to me.
No, we'll explore the church. The book. You said it's in fancy talk. Classic.
Yes.
Classic.
Cursive.
Yeah. Damn it! You can read
You do
cursive.
Did you do that read?
Yes. So can you read it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's classical.
You said there was a dagger on there, right?
There
I stabbed him
was.
with the dagger.
Humans, I swear.
Oh, fun.
See if we can get you to a -100.
Okay.
Probably pretty easily.
Yeah. Okay. There is in the temple. There was.
There were 2 items on there.
Was founded during the reign of Emperor Boris I. And if you have history, you can make a roll to see if you recall who Boris Gold Gatherer was.
I have theology.
Nope.
More regular.
No. History.
Oh, no. Wizards don't get histories out there.
Okay. Okay, so
That was useless. Let me go back. Okay. It says the temple was built on the site of one of Sigmar's legendary battles. Another part of the inscription eulogizes a knight named Siegfried von Kesselring, who defended the newly built temple against an assault by the Beastmen, led by a warrior of chaos. With the aid of Barakul, his magical sword, he was able to hold off the assault until reinforcements arrived, but was fatally wounded in the battle. He was buried together with his sword in the temple's crypt in a funeral conducted by the Grand Theogonist himself.
I was almost there. I should have just kept going.
We should not.
On the altar at the time when you guys came in, there was a large key, leather-bound book lying open to a section, and it's written in classical, which...
Classic story.
Yeah, it's very classic. Let me...
it's like pet my Warhammer.
Who can speak classic?
I can. So classic.
Do you see that?
Nope.
It didn't show up?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I didn't show up.
Okay, let me try this. Anything show up there? What are you doing, man?
Me? I'm the one holding the book.
I know.
Audiobook's not playing.
It's not an audiobook. Okay.
Aha.
Now, there you go.
Correct.
Okay.
I assume everybody's here in the
I would
temple at this point, other than the 4 soldiers.
Okay. All those who venerate chaos shall tremble in despair and despair. For when the dwarves return to Zion and a twin-tailed comet fills the sky, through the chaos gates be opened. The mutant hordes shall die, amid a host of warning brothers, a standard is unfurled, rallying man and dwarf behind it at the end of the world.
The torches in the room, as he finishes, suddenly dim and go almost out.
And
I
you
pull my
started the
Warhammer
apocalypse.
immediately.
Okay.
And can I
And just a second. That didn't
What
start.
did you do?
hand out number
Something.
2?
I spoke classic.
Can I hop out the whip?
Can you pop out the whip?
Does this feel
No,
like
no,
a
no, no.
profane text?
You hear a voice.
I don't understand it, so.
It didn't say anything?
Nope. It just says gibberish.
What's
You
it?
may not
Oh,
have it.
that's because you don't have Reichspiel. Do you have like a different language?
I got Magic, Classical, and Battle Tome.
Okay.
Already why I don't have right still.
I think you've got to go back and
Because you have to add it.
yeah, you got to re-add it once.
I guess I'll
Yeah, I
say
know.
out loud, yes, I am ready.
What it says?
You are not ready. Look at you. You are far from ready.
Oh.
Okay.
And the lights return to normal.
I'm going to look outside.
Do I feel any different from the holy ground?
Nope.
I'm going to step outside.
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, he said he was going to give me a sign, and that we're welcome to raid the tomb down below for gear for our travels.
Oh, hey.
Oh!
Oh, there's a sword. That's right.
Jesus sword.
Magic sword.
I could use a new sword.
Wait, is there a one-handed
says.
sword?
And the party degrades in dissension and
Is that visible?
No?
But it's what the voice said. What? He's showing me how they destroy the chaos, wherever this might be. So obviously, isn't the chaos gods. Plus, we're in a holy temple. Why would they ask us to take holy weapons if they didn't really need it in their own temple to defeat chaos?
You are angering my father so much.
I think it's good stuff.
No, I'm sitting here trying to contemplate if I want to smash him with my hammer.
In all reality, if that's what the book says, and God's from your temple.
I know.
No, this is just me being shady dude. I'm trying to talk you into it.
You see,
I heard there was a sword.
I think these affairs should be put on hold. Sigrid shouldn't have to wait this long.
Sigrid was a priest, he said. So
I
if
did.
she used to be a priest of this temple, she can explain it.
Was that all of mine?
If she agrees.
That was all for specific.
We can
Specifically
ask
for you.
her opinions on this once we get there. I think we should put this on hold for a temporary amount of time.
Why don't you shut up?
What's that for?
You're not even in the room anymore. Right?
Fine.
No, he's in the room. His soldiers are not.
No, he left.
Oh, well.
He goes, I left.
I,
Oh, he said
okay.
he left,
If
so
you
I was like,
intentionally said you left, then you left. That's
Yeah,
fine.
after that
I was
happened-
assuming everybody was here in this room.
The book? I show you the book.
I'm gonna look. Like I know I can't read it, but I'm gonna look through it.
It's written in cursive?
Any part of this feel or look evil?
No. Looks like an old book.
It was at the Sigmar Temple of the Holy Ground. How would the curse get in there and put it there? Hey,
Yeah, the book itself what you were reading actually was the parchment underneath the book.
Okay.
Okay. The book itself appears to be a historical text open to the section that tells the legend of Sigmar, which is purely a historical story. Okay. The paper was the parchment underneath the book, and
Was it in Classic too?
yeah,
Sounds really familiar though. Like I feel like we've heard the whole dwarf thing from
think we did,
somebody
too.
somewhere else before.
I know. I have that same feeling.
I think it was,
I remember
it
it. I just
was-
can't remember where
I think
it
it
was
was the ghost that appeared when we were
It
in
was,
the
yeah, it
chaos
was.
circle.
I could have told you guys where it was from.
The ghost from the Chaos
Remember the
Circle?
ghost that approached
Yeah.
our thing? He started talking, and then he goes, and now I must go, and he left. And then we followed him, and that's how we found the Skaven cave.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we
That's-
followed him. No, that's not the same ghost.
All right, I'm going to
So
continue.
it goes somewhere. Did something.
We'll go down to the crypt
Okay.
after we look through the rest of the church.
Okay.
And then I'll make my determination when we get down there.
Okay.
Well, to the left.
As it stands, I'm very reluctant to be opening up fucking Heroes of Sigmar's crypts and
Hey,
stealing their shit.
hey, we can wait. Who's
the
gonna
title
go
of
in
the
there
handout,
before?
like on top of the
Cannibals,
sheet?
cannibal. There's no food there for
Um,
cannibals. I'd
like
say
it
we
says
go talk
handout
to
two, and
Siegfried.
then its title.
Who
I
knows?
don't know. That's
no, that's just a
Yes, I
label.
am.
Ignore that.
Yeah,
That
he walked in
that
anyway.
part,
He
I
was
don't know. If,
standing
I don't know if
there
there's a way to
listening to
hide
you
that
guys'
per se. It's
conversation.
that's a GM note.
Nobody,
Don't worry about
wants your
that.
opinion, you.
That's not
I-
an opinion.
I didn't know if that was at the top because I don't want to.
I would probably say
You're
handout
fine,
11
mutant.
is not.
You're mutant.
Yeah.
That's a note. But the Sigmar's return, yeah, I would see that.
Yeah,
Say that's there.
There's Sigmar's return.
I was gonna say, even if I were a mutant,
Now, can I
mutants
roll
are
a
legal.
theology roll to see if this aligns with any type of prophecies I may have read or heard in the past?
You can tell me what your theology is.
44.
40-44.
Yes. Best theology. 444.
4,044.
You've never heard of this.
4,044.
Siegfried's heard of this.
I think we
Is
are
that you
in a
moving
pos-
yourself around?
I think we're in a position where we are not capable. If we come across something that we shouldn't be coming across, we're
You know,
in trouble. I think.
Like the resurrected heroes of Sigmar who get pissed when we try to steal their shit?
That's what I'm
They
saying.
gave us
Right
permission.
now, I don't think we should be going down there at all. Not just resurrected heroes. I'm talking about if there's more
Yeah,
baddies down
yeah.
below because we don't know where they are.
Let's go to the Siegfried girl.
Wussies.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
So
more.
what that
well,
is.
we're down two definite.
I'm like, I know you're in the army. Maybe is that as high as you can count?
Yes.
So we're down two definite people that
That's my
cannot
SFAB score.
do combat at all. We're gonna be lucky to get them to the camp. I think our best bet is.
Oh, we
get
don't
the
need
camp
luck to ring.
God, you guys.
where we can.
We don't
I
need luck to ring.
honestly think we should go down there because
That'll be-
maybe there's stuff that will help us out in the
If,
future.
if you want to go down there now, that's okay. If not, we can do it when we come back.
With God, I can't believe I'm playing devil's advocate here. Fresh, and all his guys are fresh.
More or less.
You're beat up. You're basically dead. You're basically dead. We have lost 3 guys.
Yeah. And this is a crypt. This isn't an open field where we can move around. And
That's better. For me, it's much better.
It means only you. You guys are stacked. There's no
Oh, you guys are
helping each other out. No. Nope.
What,
That's just-
Matt? What?
Cause such wusses.
I
Says the
absolutely.
dead guy.
He wasn't a wuss though.
I mean, how long did that guy last? I mean, you damn near died every session with him.
Yeah. Of course, he's also familiar with the options available in Rolemaster.
Yeah. I'm more than happy to move on. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not going down in there today, guys.
And this is where I'm really struggling because I
Why don't we
feel
sleep on
like we've had divine providence this whole time. We have been doing some amazing work against chaos, and
claiming you're a member of Zench's cult.
and we beat that.
And yet we
And you
were
came back from
resolved,
the dead.
and we met a
Yes.
witch
I came from
hunter
back-
and
there's
survived.
Yeah,
Obviously, we
Yes.
have some type of divine favor.
we have divine favor. So
Did we? Did
why
we
would this?
survive the
Part of me is like,
fire
why
though?
would this be any different than our prior divine favor that has been shown upon us?
It
And
could
we
be
can
just
continue to have
George
the divine
saying
favor eventually.
No.
But for us to recover first makes sense as well.
Well,
Yeah.
don't you think the smartest thing to recover would be here in the church where we have holy ground?
Yeah.
Uh,
that
or
No, if we already know we've watched the
They
Royals,
fought you
the Royals.
on the hallowed
But
ground.
they were burning when they.
So they still did it.
Sigrid.
but
How many more
also
could there be?
don't know how many people were in town to begin with. But also if
If it was
they're
me, I
if
didn't
they're
What's that?
If it
if,
was
they,
to me, I
if the
didn't- I
Royals
didn't
for
see it.
any reason feel we're a
Scroll down
threat,
in chat.
They'll kill us.
they're gonna come for us.
So why
and
not
they
do
can
it?
overpower us.
Do it now,
Your base
then,
character gets a
before
plus
they get a
what
feeling
to
of
your
what
stats.
is happening.
Base
You see what
character
I'm
is
saying?
10
Do it
plus
now, then
2d10.
run off into the woods.
I mean,
Because we
after
already
you do
said
all
we were
that,
going
you
into
get
the
a
woods, so
when
that
you get
wouldn't
your class, you
that
get
wouldn't
claim
set
to
them
be
up.
able to go
base points to spend on your
read the map.
stats. I can't find it in the
If-
book.
He's gonna take weeks to
I
heal.
got the
He's
talents,
gonna
and
take
skills.
at least a couple
I
of
don't-
days, if not weeks, to heal.
You don't
They
get any.
might
You get
go-
that
they
original
might be able to
125
provide
experience.
healing.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
there is
they
one.
have the
It's
ability to
really,
purify
it's
one
really
year.
strange on the book where it's
If
placed.
we
It's
go talk
really,
to
Okay.
the
but yeah,
priestess,
it's in there. I'll
Right.
find it real quick. But yeah, the jacket.
she may know of
It didn't go through?
traps.
go through.
She may know of secret passages. She was the priest here, so
No.
she would have
It's
more
it's
knowledge of this
bootleg,
area
like, I
anyway.
got something,
We can
but
have her
it's
come
not
back
showing up.
with us.
Okay, hit F5 to refresh.
Knowledge.
That's a fair point.
And honestly,
But-
I want to be as prepared as possible if we're going into the dark. I don't like the dark, don't like the water, don't like these things.
I got a storm lantern.
Okay,
I got
let's.
glass in my
I'm
face.
going to apply to your greed on this one, or appeal to your greed.
Okay.
If we bring her back with us,
Uh-huh.
she may want a part of the booty.
She might
But if I
not
take
come
you
back
down
with
there,
us.
you might stop me from taking part of the
Sending it
booty.
now.
Siegfried
Because
is not a criminal. She wants to
Siegfried.
take down the nobility.
Well,
Siegfried?
Something show up now?
That's his name, isn't
It's
it?
got-
Okay.
that's
Friedrich.
Friedrich.
Okay, I'm gonna appeal to your stature
Your name's
and
Siegfried.
say,
If
do you
we
really
were,
want to rob a Tomb of Sigmar?
We're not robbing you, we gave permission.
The voices in his head.
we don't know his voice.
I'm going to
well,
assume because it's on a
that's
blind
the
roll.
problem, right?
Let me
Because
switch it
look
to
at
this.
My hammer has
Oh,
the nail of
it's
Aquinas.
And he didn't
Embedded
speak
in
to you.
Huh?
It didn't speak to you. It didn't speak to the holy religious person in our group. It spoke to the witch.
Well, the
He's not a witch. He's an ordained wizard.
I'm ordained. I have a
They
license.
cast magic. They're the same thing.
I have a license. That's the
He's an
difference.
ordained wizard. He's been approved, and he's been our companion for months and months.
and saved our butts. And
Yeah.
One nearly burned me. He nearly burned me to death the second I joined your group.
but he saved you at the same
I
time
saved you.
Yeah. He
by
saved-
burning you to death.
This is a very clear and obvious decision. You
The
guys are
difference
thinking
between a witch and
positive.
a wizard.
I'm gonna start heading to the
He's
grave.
They're all
Piece of
tainted by
paper.
chaos.
Where would that be?
I would assume
He's
the
going
mausoleum.
without us. Let's go.
Yeah.
We just lost several people because we lost one of our longest companions because we didn't stick together.
But he
Let's
keeps
not.
running away every time. I'm so tired of this wizard. I am. I'm gonna drop him off at a library and I'm leaving.
Again!
I am not coming back for him.
I agree with you.
Here's a book. Go away.
Listen, every time he finds a book, he disappears. We're gonna go down there and he's gonna disappear. He's gonna leave us.
Come on. Let's
So-
go with that.
So which way are you guys going to go, or are you going to split up?
I go into the mausoleum.
Will
and look
you
at
wait
Warriors.
at the edge of the woods for us?
No.
At the very least, I have to go with him so he doesn't desecrate it.
Where are you gonna wait for us?
So, fucker.
Is there-
idiot.
If we venture into the woods, is there some kind of sign I can do, whistle or caw
Why would
or something?
Siegfried wait because you guys want to go search it too.
If she
Because you
truly
need
wants
us.
our help, which is what you said,
Here it is.
she
I
truly
didn't hear
wants
you
our help.
complaining when we were
35
taking
advanced
hours to
characteristics
burn our
of your
companions.
He
I
was a
think
little
another
bit.
45 minutes, you'll be
Well,
fine.
that was important. What's
Okay, fine,
important
okay.
down there?
Awesome, thank you.
Well,
The ability
well,
to
arguably,
destroy
timing-wise,
the
you still got another hour or two before the soldiers have the pyres ready.
So we can
Okay.
leave. Okay.
So if the plan is you're not leaving until the fires are burning, and they have until that time, you guys have conceivably plenty of time to search. I mean, presumably an hour or two until the soldiers have the pyre ready. That means the soldiers stay up here doing their work with or without Ben.
I think it's probably best
And
because
you
that
guys
way
go
there's
on.
More rules.
Now,
More camel.
The other aspect of this that I want to remind a couple of people, you guys can explore, and per your view, it's dangerous. You've already lost several people. If your powerhouses like Ben's character and or you say, I'm not going in, that changes the risk level for those that are going in. You have that level of influence, as in, go for it. I'll stay here.
Can you use your
Again.
spell?
You have other mitigating factors. You kind of have to go.
I don't want him going in there playing around with my buddy.
But don't be afraid to pull the I got the sword card.
This is exactly what I'm doing. I told you.
He's got the guns. He's not interested in going.
I'm not interested in going. Yeah.
I'm still going in. Why be scared?
He's gonna peer pressure you until you choose whether
You
or
go in or
not.
not,
you
I'll
wanna
go.
But you don't
myself.
understand, it's not peer pressure, it's
It's
Here.
George. It's
No, it's
George
religion.
George.
the religion of my character
Right.
states one of two things is gonna happen.
Yeah, I
Either
have
go
to
down
go.
there with him and go,
I
holy
need to
crap,
get-
holy relic, you are
Okay.
ordained, take it, or don't
Right,
take
you're
it, I'm here to stop you. Those are my two options.
Or just don't, or restrain him
That's
from
if he
going
makes
down.
it that far. Keep that in mind.
He's a
That's if
cripple.
he makes it that far.
I'm not gonna attack my teammate.
It's
Don't
not
attack him.
We've
I said
restrained
restrain him.
We've done that.
You did it to me when you shouldn't have. You should have let me go out that
They've done it to him.
Yeah.
When a team player is making an idiotic decision,
Yeah.
you have every right to take your action.
So
Again, it's up
Does-
to you because
Does
you're.
he seem bewitched or anything? The way
No.
he's like leading the way is like really irking my character too.
okay.
Not.
Hey, no fear.
That wouldn't bother me at all. He's done this
the wizard
before.
is taking action.
No, he's been captured before. He's stayed in a safe tower
Absolutely
before.
just made a solid decision and said, I'm doing this, and left.
Yeah, he's
You guys are
been
let,
fucked.
you guys are letting a pushover wizard
Okay.
control your mindset.
So
Oh,
I do need a decision as far as are we sending in just these two? Are you guys convincing everybody to go elsewhere? Are you leaving without them?
Come on, don't let me go down there by myself.
I am
I'll
telling
with
you
you.
now, I am not going down there in the condition I'm in with them in the condition they're in.
Just wait.
Why?
So is Ben not going?
Because what happens
Ben
if we
wasn't
go down
going.
there and there's shit down there?
Then we'll vanquish them.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You got a
You're
hole
like
in your neck.
dragging a leg.
Dad, you're not gonna
half your
win.
face is
So,
fucking
Sean
cut
Lane's
off.
You're sticking around.
Just give it a couple
not
hours,
going down.
man.
No.
Or
Are
we
you
could go
sticking
down
around
now
though?
and
Are you
not
waiting
waste
until
time.
the fires are burnt?
I was gonna say until the pyres were built,
I'll hobble with you, Dad.
but I'm not going down until that.
Fucking words.
The two crippled characters will go with you.
George has some stupid reason he
He's
wants
got
to
his
go down
wheelchair
there,
going
and it
down
doesn't
the
matter
stairs.
what you say. You're not gonna win this. You should already know George isn't gonna change his mind. Make the right decision. Come with me to meet Siegfried, so we
I love
can
that
know
it's
what's
Siegfried.
down
That's as
there.
good as me and my analyst.
You could go meet Roy,
Yeah. Watch out for the tigers.
Or we can go to the tavern, have a few drinks, and talk to Hilda.
especially since the
Well,
name is Sigrid. Yeah,
Not Siegfried.
not Siegfried.
It's great.
So,
She's
am
the
I
one that
understanding
let
that
us
the two
out.
of you are going to go downstairs, with or without William?
Have no fear.
I want a
Oh
religious
my
dagger.
God! Don't let him do this to you.
Here's one that I really wish I was alive, because I'd be like, let's do it.
I know. Probably the Slayer is still here.
Don't let him. Don't.
Maybe some kind of platform.
You see, this is why he took psychology this year, Thad. Specifically to start getting in your head.
To influence you in the game.
That's literally what he's doing. You know
Okay.
as a person that you should just say
We'll
no.
we'll go ahead and suspend it for now, and you can debate over the next week whether or not you go with them.
I guess.